Hello, everyone. My name is MM2 Nest Cartridge, and welcome to today's episode of the Super Metroid A Link to the Past Combo Randomizer Hard Co-op Tournament. And with me today is Eleanor Lamb. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm excited to see this round one match and see who moves on in the upper bracket and who has to go to the lower bracket.
Yeah, me too. Today we have two very exciting teams: Chicago Bullies, composed of Statue Cat and Eddie, versus Clage and Breakdown 777, making up Team Happy Family. And yeah, they're going to be taking on this hard logic SMZ3 team, SMZ3 seed in co-op fashion. So, do you want to tell the audience how that's going to work?
Sure. So this is a little different than the co-op tournament that was done last year. So co-op in this tournament is the same seed among all four runners, and the two teams can share information between their teammates. So it's really comes down to routing is a big part of this tournament because you obviously don't want to waste time checking things your teammate is checking, and it looks like we're about to get underway. Uh, and as MM2 mentioned, this is a hard logic, which, unlike the Link to the Past tournament, this hard logic refers only to Super Metroid, which puts a few hard tricks into play, such as some hell runs. I think there's some ice clips that get put in logic.
Yeah, there are a bunch of things that require less things to be put in logic in this hard logic for Super Metroid than in the normal logic, which is what the majority of tournaments through the past years have used. And this does require the runners to learn more and practice more, but it also does create a higher skill floor, which I think is kind of neat to see because I feel like it makes matches more interesting.
Yeah, no, I would agree with you there. Definitely the bigger skill. It lets runners really shine. How familiar are you with these four runners? I actually don't know anything about any of them.
So I'm decently familiar with Statue Cat and Eddie. I know they're both SM mains. They're both better than me at Super Metroid. I myself am also an SM main, but they're both better than me. Eddie's got like a 44 any%, Statue with a 46, but it's in KPDR, so it's even better. Eddie also has played on keyboard for a decent amount of time. I myself have also done that. So I know a decent bit about the Chicago Bullies. I know absolutely nothing about Happy Family, so I won't say anything.
It's always interesting to see how the teams break up, who's doing Super Metroid checks, who's doing Link to the Past checks. So far, we've got a whole lot of nothing interesting. Uncle had an energy tank. There was 10 arrows in the ceiling and Blue Bryn. So really nothing at all exciting in the first 2 minutes.
Yeah, the only worthwhile noting thing I'd say is that E-Tank on Uncle and also the Powerbomb pack of Vanilla Morph. Eddie is deciding to keep it, which I respect this decision because of how the SMZ3 Philologic is working at the moment. Starting in version 11, total change. So there is one assured Powerbomb pack and Super pack in Sphere Zero, but and there could be more. But it's possible that Powerbomb pack is the only Powerbomb pack they will find. So I totally respect Eddie's decision to keep it and not reset it.
Well, they just found another power bomb pack at the Lumberjack. Gonna guess no one's gonna pick that up.
I would be very, very surprised if they were going to do that. The only way I could see someone picking that up is if Stachio and Eddie, for some reason, decide to do a Varialist Lower Norfair play, and they don't have many power bombs, and the seed already required Aga, and they had boots, and they were also going there for whatever reason. That's the only way I could see that being picked up.
Oh, we got the flute at the mushroom spot. That's a nice pickup before you go into Kakariko.
For sure, that's a great early pickup. Flute opens up a couple things, most notably Death Mountain. It also makes a Gina early, a much more logical play. There's our first sword in the Lost Woods dropdown. So that's going to be good.
And that was a bottle on the library.
Indeed it was, yeah. That's always just it's an unknown. You could find one of the other three bottles sitting around somewhere, or you could not, and that's a required bottle. I find it's more that's more becomes a thing with like a bottle on Lumberjack, let's say. But I've never had a bottle on Lumberjack be the only bottle you can get for required progression on Sick Kid. So yeah, it's just gonna be interesting how this one turns out. Ooh, that triple was 20 rupees. I wonder if Astachio is gonna make an attempt to get another one of those triples.
Well, there's a Master Sword in Blind's basement. That's
and a Moon Pearl. Wow, we only need a lamp for AGA access. Well then, this is certainly starting interestingly.
Yeah, looks like maybe those power bomb packs are their chance of getting picked up is going up higher.
I suppose it is. But yeah, both all 4 runners are going to be heading to Blind's basement because obviously the pearl's required. You need the sword. Ooh, supers on the bottle vendor. I would very much suspect that at least Stashio and Eddie are both going to get those supers. Supers are very valuable in co-op, especially when they're as readily accessible as those supers. Just because you need a lot of ammo to kill Mother Brain, or you need to find Charge Beam, and Charge Beam can be anywhere. So it's very logical to pick up those supers early.
How do you feel about all 4 runners doing Kakariko?
I'm not sure how I feel about that one. So a lot of the time, I know my team, we like to have one runner do Kakariko and one runner do South Shore, just to split it up. But I know a lot of teams like to do both runners doing Kakariko and then like split it up like that. It makes it go faster, but you're getting less checks in the same amount of time. So it's definitely doable both ways. And I haven't really seen like a decent argument that one's superior to another. At least as of yet. Anyways, still all the runners going through all of Kakariko. We also saw a shield in Link's house. So that's just some uselessness and some lag reduction for the players who don't get it.
I do appreciate that Happy Family have matched their sprites.
Oh yeah, the Pride Link sprite it's a great sprite. It's also great that it's just a recolor, so if you're used to the vanilla Link cues for like some pixel lineups, then you won't get that messed up too badly. So yeah, I like cool sprites like that are also recolors, because like, for example, the Link sprite for Super Metroid, I love that sprite, but it messes up my pixel cues, so I will never be able to use it.
I'm still traumatized from last year when I was doing commentary, and I forget who, but somebody was running an upside down Samus sprite. It gave me a migraine.
Oh god, yeah. That would not be fun to either play or watch, to be honest. Ooh, a plasma beam in the dam. That's a good find.
That's a really nice find. Plasma beam, obviously very powerful.
Yeah, I'd argue it helps the other team more than it helps Chicago Bullies, since they're so experienced in Super Metroid. Just in terms of the whole race. And yes, chat. These runners are not actually sharing items like in Multitroid or Link to the Past Online. They are simply in a voice call together and telling the other runner on their team what they're finding and where it is, and coordinating their routes together. They are, however, playing the same seed and thus can share information like that.
Yep, so once they split up more, it'll be you'll be able to see that more where they share information.
Yep.
There's a bottle in Mini Mordorn.
And the bottle on Library Ledge is immediately obsoleted. There's an Ether Medallion. We might not see Eddie go immediately to Mini Moldorm Cave. Just hope that the ether isn't required. We find some other medallions at other points in the game, and even if it is, you have a flute, so it's not bad.
Yep, it is worth mentioning that there was also some more power bombs in Mini Motorm, which I think puts them up to 10. The kind of number you're shooting for is 15. Obviously, you need Morph Ball to even drop a power bomb.
Yeah, 15 is a number where you don't have to worry about power bomb routes. With 10 or with 5 or 10, 5 especially, you have to think about where you're going to use power bombs, think about what you're going to do with them, and just all that sort of fun stuff. And sometimes you have to even split up Brinstar with your partner. But it's completely doable to do Brinstar with 5 power bombs. It's just it takes a lot of routing, and it's really annoying. And also, we see Breakdown heading up the mountain with that flute. So, could be seeing a quick dip into Super Metroid for the high jump E-Tank check. And I don't think that'd be unreasonable. And yeah, it looks like that's what he's going to do. Also, we saw a map check on Stachio's side. I caught a Green Pendant Desert, Red Crystal Hera, and just a regular old crystal on Eastern.
And just an X-ray scope at the high jump location they can check.
And Eddie? Is Eddie farming up Zora money? That would make sense. Yeah, Eddie's farming up Zora money. So he's gonna go. Yeah, I'm thinking Eddie's gonna go and do Zora and get the plasma.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. With the Moon Pearl, you can check the waterfall. You can't get the Zora Ledge item, but you can at least know what the Zora Ledge item is.
Yeah, and for those wondering, the history of the term BK mode, it came from an Ocarina of Time multi-world, where one player was so far in BK, they literally left the game, went to Burger King IRL, got food, came back, ate it, and still didn't have anything to do. So that's the story. At least that's what I've heard. So it's probably wrong.
And we've got silvers in Spec Rock.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. Silver is obviously not required if you know Silver was Ganon, but it does make it faster. And this early, I wouldn't be surprised to see runners pick it up.
I do feel like there's a missed opportunity for Burger King to sponsor a speedrunning tournament.
That would be entertaining to see if speedrunners could get Burger King's attention as a company.
We've got Stachio heading into Eastern Palace, which, as we discovered, was a crystal. However, he does not have the bow, so he will not be able to complete it. Assuming he's comfortable with dark rooms, which I would assume he is, he'll be able to get everything but one item.
Yeah, I would say Stachio can get that.
These are pretty easy dark rooms.
This is true. Yeah, I don't know. I'd say he's probably less confident on the back dark room, but you're only gonna ever do that if you're on the if you find the bow in Eastern. And yeah, I wouldn't mind him leaving it behind.
That's fair. I die probably 90% of the time I try to do that without a lamp, but I can do the front.
Yeah, I mean, I'd say the majority of SMZ3 players can do the front. It's quite easy, I gotta say.
Especially with a sword. Ooh, there's an ice rod.
Yeah, there is an ice rod. But yeah,
so clearly...
Sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, clearly Turtle Rock will be a pendant then.
Yeah, of course, because why wouldn't it be? And also, we found a glove on Death Mountain, apparently. I missed that one.
I also missed that one.
Yeah, though we did find a key in the back of Escape, so Breakdown's gonna be able to use his beams to make it through the dark room. Oh, a glove on Agina. That's a weird place for a glove. Obviously, it's Sphere 1, so it might as well be Kakariko logically. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see when Chicago Bullies gets to that, because I wouldn't say it's unlikely that that'll be required for progression of some sort at some instance.
Nothing in the waterfall cave. The good news is with the flute, I feel like you're much more likely to check Agina since you can just flute out there.
Yeah, I gotta agree. I'm a big proponent of the early Agina check, and yeah, Stachio makes it through the dark rooms just fine. Gets the D-boost as well. He's gonna get the super tank at the Eastern Big Key chest and move on. Maybe this is gonna be the Agina play. He's bending to the flute. So it's probably not front of escape.
And we saw just a reserve tank on Zora Ledge, so Eddie's not missing anything there.
Yep, and Clage finds the ice rod, and ooh, this is gonna be Death Mountain for Stachio.
Yep, and if you have any interest in either this or the Zelda Randomizer, if there's one dark room to learn, it's the Old Man Rescue.
Yeah, for sure. I'd argue this is extremely, extremely important in SMZ3. Less so in this seed with the flute so early, since you can just flute up to 1 every time and after saving quitting into Link's house if you don't want to save the old man. But it's often accessible so early, you've got to learn it if you're going to become competitive.
Zora just had a little life lesson, so total scam.
As is the usual.
Yeah, that's one of the things you guys might notice if this is the first of the tournament matches you've watched, is some of the more out-of-the-way checks are much more likely to get checked, since you're effectively checking it for 2 people.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot more urge to full clear. Ooh, and X-ray scope there. Oh, and Stachio misses the Sova cycle. So he will be waiting around if he wants to keep that X-ray scope.
And I would imagine with Plasma already in their possession, you're a little more inclined to keep the X-ray scope.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, charged plasma X-ray makes microwave. Even only plasma and X-ray can microwave, but it won't microwave bosses. But it will, for example, microwave key hunters in Lower Warfare or Metal Pirates.
I didn't know that. That's good to know.
Yep. Yeah, it saved me. It saved me many times, honestly. Oh, Mitz, probably front of escape.
Every
Yes.
time I look away from Breakdown, he's back with a new item.
Yeah. Yeah, it's amazing how quickly these runners find the items. But yeah, so it's actually important that the first glove was in Sphere 0 and not, for example, like in it wasn't 2 gloves behind like in the second and third chests in front of escape, because that first glove is going to put the key in the back of escape in logic, and then the back of escape key is going to prevent you wasting your key in the back of Dark Cross out of logic. But since the logic has to account for worst possible key usage, it will put that key in logic in the back of escape, and then the gloves in Zelda Cell will become your mitts. That's gonna be your dark access.
So we've got a red crystal on Swamp and a pendant on Pod in Thieves Town.
Yep. Pendant, Thieves Town, Pendant, Pod, because why wouldn't they be?
Yeah, that's really so. With that Dark World access, there's a lot of places that Morph Ball can be. We're not likely to see. Oh, there's the mitt in Zelda's Cell.
Yep. Yeah.
Or in this case, the Power Glove.
Yeah, Power Glove for Chicago Bullies. I don't know if they know that that'll be that has to be their logical mitts if the key's in back of escape, which it is. Green Pendant is on Desert for chat. Okay, Statue's gonna check Akina now, so they will learn that there's that's where the other glove is.
Eddie looks a little lost. He took a while to decide where to flute, then fluted to the witch's hut, and then saved and quit.
Yeah, I think he was gonna buy potions before Dark World, but realized he didn't have enough money to buy said potions because he's only got 105 rupees.
He also doesn't have Dark World access yet, so
this is also true.
Stachio getting that glove, now they know that they've got Dark World access. We do have Breakdown doing the front of Thieves Town. So far, all I've seen there is some missiles.
One out of the 4 items there. Yeah, Dark World on 4 Hearts Green Melee isn't generally what you want to be doing, but with Master Sword, it's better than average, I'd say.
Yep, of course, with green mail, everything in the Dark World is going to do a lot of damage, and with only 4 hearts, you're going to die really quickly. So this will really be a good test of how good these runners are at the Zelda side of things.
Yeah, for sure. This is definitely, I'd say in Chicago Bullies' head, this is not how they wanted this seed to play out, with a lower percent Zelda start. But also that Master Sword early is really nice. Also, breakdown finding speed in third chest in front of Thieves Town. That's going to be an interesting way to play it out. I wouldn't be surprised once Chicago Bullies find that speed booster. I wouldn't be surprised to see one of them chase into Super Metroid. And book is one of the items that is not on the tracker. So when Eddie, right now, since he just picked it up, we will not see it marked, but they will obviously still have it. It's just due to space limitations and the fact that we haven't had, like, I don't know, the tracker change to, for example, make all the medallions be on one space. But Fiesel is a hardworking man, but our trackers, I would wager our trackers have definitely seen that book. Speaking of our trackers, definitely shout out to our awesome trackers, HydraPower78 and S Andres 316. Thank you guys for putting in the awesome work and making these things possible.
Yep, they've got the hard job. We just get to sit here and talk about what we see. Yeah, they've got to actually make sure they get all the items.
Yeah, for sure.
Early Smith chain here by Breakdown.
Yeah, we saw this also in last night's race. I feel like Asher said on commentary last night, it's definitely easier to justify an earlier Smith chain. Just because once you do it, you're doing it, your partner doesn't have to, so your partner can do things like North Dark World, maybe current jump to East Dark World if that's what you're comfortable with. We saw a Meyer medallion check, and looked like it was Bombos. And Eddie gonna making his way into Desert.
Yep, Desert was a pendant, of course, but it is the green pendant. That said, there's no fire source, so they can't complete it.
Yeah, though they can still access at least one chest in here. And can also see what's on the torch. Powder in Hype Cave, that's interesting. 20 rupees, missile, and 5 air capacity. Decent Hype Cave. Powder's pretty good to find.
Especially with, I feel like with 4 hearts, that's a nice safety to have. When you're down to 1 heart, you can powder a fairy and get some life back.
For sure, like, it'll be sad for the other player on the team who doesn't find the powder. Just because, like, when it's harder to go to Hype Cave when you don't have Hammer. Like, once you find Hammer, you're probably gonna get that powder next time you go into Dark World below Link's house. But
yeah, I think that does depend a lot on when the hammer's found. If the hammer's found and they have, 13, 14 hearts, maybe not.
yeah, if you find 13, 14 hearts, it's a lot harder to justify even picking up the powder in the first place.
That said, I feel like if you don't find the hammer until 13 or 14 hearts, something has gone terribly wrong with this seed.
This is true. Shoutouts to Hammer on Shack Tool. Or Hammer in Suitless left sandpit with both suits in right sandpit. And I've seen both of those.
Ooh, that's rough.
Yeah, ooh, a medallion Quake on Smith Turn It. So there's another one of those medallions.
So we do know that we need at least 1 medallion. Again, Misery Mire and Toro Rock, both crystal, so they need to be completed. They could be the same medallion. They could be different. We obviously know that Misery Mire is Bombos.
Yeah, so we will need to find the 3rd medallion, but it is a question of whether the other runner, whether Clage will need to pick up that Quake medallion. And looks like Breakdown's going to be chasing the speed to Super Metroid.
Yep, they can get all the way to Big Pink with the speed booster. You do end up orphaning a few items, like you can't. Ooh, screw attack is really nice.
It's a good find. It'll make the old Mother Brain missile both in logic and way easier to get to. You can do it with just speed, but it's difficult.
For my money, screw attack not really required for Super Metroid, but by far I think the nicest quality of life item.
It's definitely quality of life until you get the turret, and then it's just quality of annoyance.
Fair enough.
Spoken like an SM main. Ooh, Eddie gonna bounce off that tree there. I like it. Getting all the time save. I actually don't even know if that's time save. I've never seen anyone do it, but I like it. It looked neat. And Stachio finds the speed booster. Stachio's just gonna save and quit. Yeah, I definitely like this. Since you've got Eddie already going down to South Dark World here, you can definitely justify saving and quitting and chasing the speed booster.
Yep, and just $50 in the dig game.
Yep, I'm pretty sure we saw whoever went to South Dark World pick up those $50, or maybe we didn't, because no, I don't know. I didn't. Go ahead.
I was gonna say I feel like he went straight for the Smith, but maybe I just spaced out.
Yeah, if you, I did not see a dig game check. Ooh, there's a hook shot. That's probably gonna lead to some sort of progression on East Death Mountain, I would wager.
Yeah, that's a big find.
Yeah,
I always feel like you almost hope you don't find anything when you're down here with the speed booster, because getting out is kind of a pain.
It's more annoying time sink than I feel anything else.
But obviously you're gonna keep that hook shot, because yeah, that's a lot of that's all of East Death Mountain in logic.
Yeah, also
I think
Dark
including Dark. Yeah.
Yeah, we got the mitts.
So I don't know how many checks that is, but that's probably something like 15, I would think. Maybe 20?
Yeah, 14, because we don't have Turtle Rock and we don't have Spike Cave. 7 Paradox, 1 Spiral, 2 Super Bunny, 4 Hookshot. And also no Floating Island.
But you can at least check the floating island and know whether you need to come back.
This is true. Yeah. This is not an Overworld Glitches tournament. We are not going to be clipping to the floating island item. Though I'm pretty sure you can do that without boots. I know you can with boots. I've done it.
I have watched quite a bit of the hybrid major, or hybrid glitches tournament that's going on, and I enjoy it, but I still have no idea what's going on 90% of the games.
Yeah, I mean, having done all the stuff that they're doing, it's really fun to watch the weird routing that you get to see in glitched modes. So yeah, obviously we don't allow the vast majority of the glitches that they're using, because this is a no major glitches tournament. Alright, Eddie gonna find his Quake. Stachio obviously will not know about that, so we will not see a Quake hunt on either side.
And it looks like Breakdown is taking that hook shot straight to East Death Mountain, which makes a lot of sense.
Yep, that's definitely the logical play. And, ooh, was Klage? No, Klage was turning on Plasma. I thought I saw it. Probably just a miss menu turning off speed. And I feel like in SM, miss menus just feel a lot worse because you do a lot less menuing than you do in Link to the Past.
I do enjoy the occasional map miss menu from A Link to the Past.
Yeah, map mismenuing it's very annoying for sure. But alright, we've got Paradox Cave on Breakdown side, just a missile, and another missile. Heckin'. No progression in the 2 Paradox chests. Now let's see if there are 5. Yeah, Breakdown does have beams, so this is gonna be... Oh, I spoke too soon. Had beams for a bit, now doesn't anymore. Yeah, this beam's definitely useful to take out the mini mortar, so hookshot will do the job just fine. Or the master sword.
So Paradox Cave, a pretty big bust. Nothing super. I mean, super missiles are nice, but not really what you're looking for.
Yeah, for sure. I don't even know if I'd go and get those supers if I'm Clage here. But yeah, like I said, a lot of the ammo routing does depend on whether the charge beam is found.
It's a little interesting to me that neither team sent somebody into Skull Woods.
No, we did see Clage go into
Oh,
Skull
did we?
Woods.
My
Yeah.
bad.
And yes, chat, we have seen Sick Kid. It was like some garbage. I couldn't tell you what it was, but it was garbage for sure.
4 runners is really difficult to pay attention to everybody.
For sure. And Stashio just a bit behind Clage. Sorry, Breakdown. Gonna be doing it his own Paradox Cave checks. Gonna be finding the same load of crap. Speaking of load of crap, that's a load of crap in Spiral Cave.
Yeah, this has been really a pretty linear seed so far in terms of there hasn't been a great chance for the teams to kind of branch out and tackle different aspects of the game.
Yeah, I feel like that's just a thing with SMZ3. A lot of the time, I've noticed when there's no early morph, the seeds tend to be very, very, very linear. And it's just like, alright, you found Dark World access, go to wherever in Dark World to get something, then go to whatever that place unlocks to find something else, and it all goes up until you find your morph. And then once you find your morph, it becomes a lot more interesting and complex and differentiated.
Yeah, that is worth with the hard logic in Super Metroid. Once they find Morph Ball, they've got almost the entire game in logic.
Yeah, especially even more in hard logic because Wreckship is just in logic with the CWJ. Obviously, you've got all of Brinstar and Retro Brinstar, also Crate's Lair, Red Tower, the high jump area, and then also Wreckship. So it's like a good half the game. And then depending on what else you found before that, you could sometimes have Meridian logic, you could sometimes have Norfair logic, depending on what tanks or movement items you've got. It's really just a mind game where you go first. And
That was
go ahead.
That was either for Turtle Rock.
Alright, so Breakdown will have to make a trip to Mini Mulworm Cave at some point. But at least they know.
Yep, that is definitely a skill that is important in the co-op tournament, is keeping note of where things are so your teammate knows where to go to get the item they need.
And wow, nothing on Dark Death Mountain.
Really nothing on Death Mountain either way.
Yeah, like, we found like an E-Tank and Super Bunny. Maybe that E-Tank's pointing them to like a Croc play with the speed booster. I don't think we've seen, what am I thinking? Old Mother Brain. So maybe that's where the progression's at.
I think with 3 E-Tanks, Ice is also in logic.
Nope, not without Morph.
Not without Morph, of course, you can't get there. Durr.
Yeah. Yeah, with 2 E-Tanks, Croc with speed is in logic, so they can go through there and do the gate glitch and get the Croc, and I know some Chicago Bullies are definitely going to be comfortable with that. We'll see that old Mother Brain play and also Eddie. Good to see both teams getting Moonfall, but not good to see both teams messing it up. At least they're using Moonfall. It's just a red boomerang. Eddie having a bit of a better time with the one-tile gaps, and Eddie, since he kept that power bomb pack early game, he's already got this door opened, so he's gonna have he's gonna not have to go to the right, kill all the pirates, and go back left to be able to keep that red boomerang. So he's gonna keep it, and Clage will have to reset. Well, he won't have to, but he will. And yes, the screw attack is in logic. It was at Terminator.
Yep, and Terminator definitely in logic with that speed booster.
For sure.
And we do have Breakdown, looks like he's heading towards Croc.
Yeah, they're having a bit of an issue with the gate glitch. This is just... The gate glitch is finicky. What more can I say about it? So we do have a decent chunk of E-tanks, so... He's definitely not pointing away from Hellrons, that's for sure.
Yeah, fortunately, this is an easy place to farm up health.
Yeah, and I hear a lot of people say, oh, logic's just a suggestion. See, logic is a suggestion, but it can be very important to know the logic and follow the logic when you need to follow the logic, because when you follow the logic, you're more likely to find progression. So, I get where you're coming from. Logic is just a suggestioners, but it's important to know it, nonetheless.
Yep, and sometimes if you do find something out of logic, it can point you towards where the logic is telling you to go.
This is also true. Yeah, example, those gloves in Zelda's Cell today. Those could definitely point you to that. That's not pointing to back of escape, because that's presumably locked back of escape. Yeah, Breakdown still farming for that gate glitch.
There he goes.
There we go. Yeah, it's a difficult trick, especially to get it consistent. Oh, and did Stachio not do Dark Death Mountain? Question mark? Oh, I don't think he did. Eddie, please. You have a Master Sword, you have a hook shot. You can use your hook shot for iframes. Please do so. Ooh, nice clip there from Stachio. It's definitely it's a very good one to get under control, so nice to see he got it.
And Breakdown taking on Croc.
Yep. Not gonna be going for missile strats, just only supers.
Yeah, both Chicago Bullies on the Death Mountain, which is, I think, a little surprising. We know that's not going to pay out for him.
Yeah, I think this is just where they think the progression is most likely to be, and I agree with them. The progression is definitely would have been most likely to be on Death Mountain, but it was not. Oh, Eddie, just a bit too far right when starting that clip, so did not get it properly. And something, I think it was an E-tank at Croc E-tank. Maybe it's Eddie wanted that E-tank out of Super Body. Yeah, he went straight for the... I don't even know. Okay. Yeah, I'm just getting confused.
Clay's going for the silver arrows, which makes sense. Silver arrows, nice to have if you know where they are and they're easy to get.
Yeah, and very much probably a time save, like 30 seconds saved on Ganon. Also makes your Vitreous more consistent. Also saves a few seconds on Armos. Saves a few seconds on the last phase of Helmasaur. Can save in Link to the Past. Saves a few seconds on the last phase of Argus. They're just really nice to have. So.
Yep, depends of course a lot on where that bow is, but still, I think even given that it's a spec rock, that makes sense to pick it up, and just to save time on Ganon.
Oh, I just realized this could be an Indiana Jones seed instead of 3. That would just be a massive favoring, in my opinion, for Chicago Bullies, because I know they're both comfortable with that.
This is a very short charge that Breakdown has to do.
Yeah, I mean, there are shorter charges, but yeah, it's definitely not easy.
Do you know how many taps this is?
In theory, it is a stutter 2. In practice, it's a stutter 3. I've done it with a stutter 2 RTA, but it takes a really, really good stutter 2 or a 3 tap. So really, you're going to go for a stutter 3. Go
We
ahead.
see Kalej following break. Sorry that I keep cutting
Oh,
you
you're
off. I
fine.
feel
You're
like.
fine. Don't worry about it.
We see Kalej following breakdown, so they're betting on the croc play.
Oh no, Clay's ran out of health. Ran out of time. Not like this. Oh, and Eddie gonna scout out this item. I like this from Eddie.
Stachio is well, he was in Bubble Mountain.
Yeah, maybe Eddie wanted to take a save before doing this. Or not. Maybe he wanted to let Stachio do it. I don't even know. I don't know what Eddie's doing. Maybe is he going for? Oh yeah. Speed's gonna let him get to Bubble Mountain for sure. Because you can get a spark here and not do that, Eddie, please.
That's exactly what you don't want to do there.
Yeah, I mean, okay, yeah, good to see he just reset. And Stachio, yeah, Stachio's probably gonna go for the gate glitch. Breakdown's still struggling with his stutter 3. It's definitely hard to do, but yeah, I'm interested to see when Chicago Bullies get to it.
Is this short charge in logic?
Yes, it can and will be required. And
Stachio gets the boost.
Yep, Stachio gets the spark up. Eddie, why are they both in Bubble Mountain? What are they doing? Oh, and they're not gonna check Cathedral. Oh no! And Stachio even had X-ray. He could have just X-rayed from the right side and like wasted no time at all.
Yeah, that could be big if that's an item that is important.
Yeah, they could also even just forget about the location entirely, and it just is like some important item, and they never learn about it.
Yeah, because I mean, if in your brain, if you think I've been through that room, you kind of check off, I've checked that item.
Yeah. And also for those who don't know, if you really don't like this charge, there is there's like a less tight charge, but a harder like spark maintain from the cosine room. Not using power bombs because it doesn't have morph. How are you going to use power bombs without morph? Okay, I take that back. He does have a reserve and X-ray, so if he really wanted to, he could do fake morph and then use a power bomb. But that's stupid, and nobody's going to do that. I don't even know if he has a reserve, so never mind.
And we did see that it was an E-tank behind Croc.
Indeed. Okay, I had to mention fake morph. Fake morph
I didn't
is
even
too
know
cool.
that was a thing.
Yeah, nobody does, because it's so stupidly unuseful that nobody will ever use it. And yeah, it's also stupid slow to set up. Alright, Eddie gonna be farming up some health here, gonna just be preparing for the speed check. I don't know why both of Chicago Bullies are in Bubble Mountain. I really don't get it. Like,
yeah,
like
I feel.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say I feel like you could make the same argument with Happy Family. Why are they both doing Croc? Why not? I feel like both teams, one of them should be doing what the other team is doing.
Yeah. Also, Eddie, please turn on speed booster. Okay, he realized. He's like, why am I not going fast? Yeah, he probably turned the speed off for the Bubble Mountain jump, which is understandable. I would have done the same. Ooh, that's a fire rod. Please don't let this become a low percent moth contest. Please don't let this become a low percent moth contest. Okay, but also spring ball. People leave. But yeah, that's a fire rod, so yeah, now Moth is in logic.
Was Desert Boots locked?
I don't know. But either way, the book's still not in logic because it was in Dark Cross.
But if there's any logic to ignore, it's that lamp logic.
True. Not ignore, but definitely pay attention to. And then
Fair enough.
It's not in logic, but I'll do it anyway, because what else would I do?
Ooh, spring ball.
Yep. So both the Chicago Bullies have that fire rod. Maybe they were just like, oh yeah, there's a fire rod here. Let's go get that. No, I'm kidding. They're good, upstanding bullies.
I'm just thinking morph ball on green pendant at this point.
And Clage got the short charge. Oh, it's just a missile. So Breakdown's gonna hopefully go up, and they're gonna go to the gate glitch area and glitch that gate, and go through the grapple escape area backwards.
Which grapple escape, I believe, was just an energy tank.
No, that's Croc escape.
Crack escape.
This is grapple escape. Do they not know that grapple escape is in logic backwards? It grapples in logic with this. No, wait, no, it's not. No, it's not because it's a soft lock. Never mind. Good grief. Yeah, that's a soft lock because we don't have any way out of grapple. See, I take that all back. But yeah, you know what is in logic? Reverse Croc Speedway. But yeah, they did not check back grapple because it's a soft lock. You don't have a way out because, well, logically you don't have a way out. I'm pretty sure practically you also don't have a way out. Ooh, is that a hammer? Okay. Hi. How are you?
Where was the hammer?
Wave missile. Statue just got it. And Eddie does also know that it's there. Yeah, it's not a soft lock if Morph is there, but what if Morph's not there?
Can Morph be somewhere that can soft lock?
No, this isn't the Varia Randomizer. We don't do stupid things like that.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah. There is no exit logic. Well, I actually don't know the proper terminology. Yeah, Breakdown's still having some issues with that reverse Croc escape. Well, not reverse Croc escape. Reverse Croc Speedway.
Well, I suppose if they reset, they'd go back to the ship. But I mean, they didn't find anything of value.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Now, they've got to backtrack here, wait for the blocks to respawn, and probably die because they don't have enough health.
You're not wrong.
Oh, and they didn't die because they didn't have enough health. They died because I want to say that's the multi-Viola? Question mark? I'm probably wrong. I can never remember which is the multi-Viola and which is the Viola.
Eddie's having some real problems getting that hammer.
Yeah, I'm gonna blame that one on speed without high jump. He's probably not happy with himself.
So
Oh.
Breakdown is back in A Link to the Past.
Yeah, Desert Out of Logic, I think. Yeah, they've got the book, so they're gonna be probably doing Desert Out of Logic. And oh, Stachio's gonna farm. Ooh. Yeah, I think this is a combination of Eddie has low health going in here because he isn't farming at Batcave, and he saved with like lower than full health. There we go. There's the hammer. And I don't think either of them checked Wave Beam. But that's understandable because currently it's a soft lock.
I do believe... I could swear I saw somebody go in the wave.
Yeah, maybe I missed it. Okay, never mind. Thank you, Sonvers. And now Eddie is in Bubble Mountain on low health. And Bubble Mountain on low health sucks. Because you gotta farm to get more health. But, like, the enemies are all over the place.
Just the compass on the torch in Desert. So Desert is not boots locked. It is completable, so Breakdown can get the green pendant.
Yep.
Well, he could if he had that fire rod, but he doesn't have that fire rod, so he cannot get the green pendant.
Yeah, exactly. Alright, Eddie is on Yeah, I thought he was on like 60 something health, but yeah, he was on 30 going into that trip, and each room reload.
Clay's just having some trouble getting the charge to get to Cathedral.
Yeah, that's it's definitely easier than the Stutter 3 to Indiana Jones, but it's definitely not free. Though also the plasma does help because you can just slaughter all the enemies. Though also speed without high jump, that does make it. Have my hands. Yeah, like speed without high jump just make it really annoying. Oh no, Stachio! Oh no.
The question is, when did he save?
Probably before he attempted this. I know, Stachio.
It's worth pointing out for those who aren't familiar that when you have the speed booster and you do not have high jump, it does actually make your jumps slightly shorter.
Yeah, it's not just slightly. It makes them feel just... It makes them shorter than if you had no speed and no high jump. So, it's really annoying. There's a whole document by Freya's Spirit about just exactly how it affects you versus high jump and speed. So it's just really interesting and also really annoying.
All right, let's see if Clays checks the Cathedral item.
And Eddie had to re-get his hammer. He didn't properly save, presumably before going to Bubble Mountain. Question mark? I don't know.
Clays did not check the Cathedral item, so that is 3 runners that have just.
Why is nobody
day.
checking Cathedral? Like, is Cathedral allergic to the runners or something? Are we looking out for the Cathedral item's health?
I'm guessing they're not checking it because I mean, if Clays had checked it, he would have died. But I feel like that knowledge is worth taking a death for.
Yeah, I mean, I'm more curious why Stachio didn't check it when he was there, because he has X-ray, so he could have just X-rayed down from the right side. It's probably just a knowledge gap, to be honest.
And Clays quit out of Bubble Mountain. I don't think he had enough health to go farm.
Yeah, that's very possible. Alright, Clay just back in A Link to the Past. Breakdown is doing something. Maybe early Gauntlet.
I feel like this is bad news for Happy Family, because I gotta believe that Fire Rod's gonna lead to something.
Yeah, I mean, what else? Yeah, the Fire Rod and the Hammer. Those are our biggest progression pieces, and... Ooh, Stachio makes it out. Okay, so Stachio's pretty much locked in his progression. He hasn't saved just yet, but once he transitions to A Link to the Past, he will have.
Oh, and of course the Hammer, too. That's probably the big piece of progression.
Yeah, Hammer gets you East Dark World. Hammer also gets you like Hammer Pegs. It'll get you... Oh, there's Morph. Never mind. Morph's at Screw Attack. So that Screw Attack was, what am I thinking? The Morph...
That's been in Logic for quite a while.
Yeah, like the Speed Booster led to the Screw Attack, and then the Fire Rod and the Hammer are just there. So, this is actually quite bad for Chicago Bullies, because they're going to chase the Fire Rod and the Hammer, because that's in Logic to them, and it probably is, but the Morph Ball is probably going to lock more of the progression E-Tanks that are actually going to put the Fire Rod and Hammer in Logic. And as well as like a bunch of other things that are going to be in places like Bryn Star and Wreck Ship and all the other fun places. So yeah, this is really a toss-up because it's really who gets to other stuff first. Like, if we find a Varia suit in Bryn Star, I would put advantage Happy Family for sure.
Eddie going back through Cathedral, once again not checking. Which, I mean, he would die, so it's probably... Well, he might die anyways.
Yeah, this is kind of tight. Hopefully get some good drops and doesn't take damage. Oh, he took damage. Yeah, he's probably dead. Yeah. Hopefully he's saved and doesn't have to re-get the hammer again. Oh yeah, also hammer puts Hera into possibility. See, it's gonna be interesting seeing the SM mains in Link to the Past versus the Link to the Past versus the non-SM mains in SM. I don't know which game Happy Family prefers.
That's a Tempered Sword behind the Brinstar Reserve.
It is. Yeah, Tempered Sword, not progression, but really nice. That's gonna make if Happy Family goes to fight Moth once fighting the Fire Rod, it's gonna make the Moth fight a lot easier. Ooh, nice moon pearl bomb jump from Stachio. It's a risky bomb jump to go for, but like just because if you mess it up, you can fall down 2 floors. But it's a good bomb jump to. Oh no, Eddie didn't shoot before he sparked. Oh no, and he dropped the wall jump. Oh, Eddie.
Man, it's really ironic with how long that morph ball has been in Logic that nobody knew about. That all these super hard checks they've been doing have been completely unnecessary.
Yeah, I think it's just because to them, the Mire area, since they had already done Mire Shed, was just a one-off. So, yeah, and Clay just having some issues with the mode. I don't. Oh, is Clay going for CWJ with speed on? It looks like that, but like
it does look like that.
It looks like you can just get a spark and spark over. Also, nice Molorn fight from Stachio. I don't think he took a fall. But
that is our first Crystalwood. That was around 55-12. That's pretty slow.
All right, Eddie. Oh.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, come on. Don't drop a wall jump. Hey, Eddie made it. Let's go. GG, Eddie. You worked hard for it. I know Mandu's happy.
We got Stachio doing the coffee break room. Calais does just do the charge over the moat.
Nice. Good to see he made it over. And yeah, Stachio gonna be sitting through the Hera basement. And it'll be interesting to see where Eddie goes after this. Not to the morph ball. Maybe? Question mark? Uncertainty? This is decision time, Eddie. You gotta pick something. And he didn't pick the morph ball. Pepe hands.
Yeah, I worry that they've just kind of forgotten about screw attack being checkable.
Or not, maybe? No, maybe he's going to Hera after Stachio has done it. Yes, the entire point of this being co-op is that the people in the same team tell each other the info, actually. So, yes. That is why they're on the same team in the voice call with each other.
Just a little heart piece at Waterway.
And another heart piece at Spooky Missiles. And Eddie gonna go to Pyramid? Okay. Yeah, with Pod being appended, I would see the Boas Pod play being a bit more reasonable, but yeah. Good to see him chasing the hammer though, because this definitely makes sense. Oh, the lack of morph is growing worse and worse. Oh yeah, also Breakdown having to do Brinstar on 5 power ups. This is not fun. Just in terms of routing. I wonder if he knows Charge Clip can save a power bomb. Probably not.
Yeah, the flip side is if Brinstar turns out to be largely empty, which I think the only thing of note they found is the Tempered Sword. the longer that Chicago Bullies doesn't have that morph ball, maybe they can just skip Brinstar.
Yeah, this is true. Though, oh wait, they have screw attack. I didn't even need to do charge clip to save a power bomb there, but still used a power bomb on the charge blocks.
Clage has taken on our first Super Metroid boss, Fantoon.
Indeed, and we also saw half magic on the pyramid. And yeah, you could say Happy Family is leading, but they also don't know where either the hammer or the fire rod are at. Whereas Chicago Bullies know where both of those things are. And apparently we have a mirror now? Was that a it was somewhere. I missed
Hammer pegs, maybe?
I thought
Terror basement.
mirror in Hera basement. Oh wow, that's actually oh my god, that's actually
That's a big find, yeah.
big. Okay. Well then. That's quite big. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff they can get without morph at this point, though they still will need to find that morph ball. So
It's really...
Go ahead.
Go ahead. I was gonna say, it's really interesting how kind of Happy Family has all the Super Metroid progression to check just about everything, and then you have Chicago Bullies have tons of Zelda progression to check.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely gonna be interesting to see how we have different teams covering different areas. Also, nice gate glitch from Breakdown. It's a standard trick that can be expected. Find space jump. That's gonna be really nice just for everything in Super Metroid. Space jump makes a lot of things nicer, especially when it works.
I also feel like it's nice when you don't have the high jump boots because it makes a couple jumps a little easier.
Yeah, it's definitely a thing of ease, and also obsolete GT Super Jump. Okay, nobody knows what that is. I don't know. It's probably best to not worry about that one.
Clay's taking a save before he goes through the spiky room of death.
Yeah, this is generally what you see. It does have speed booster, so getting into spiky room is gonna be pretty much trivial. If he knows how it works, and it looks like he does, given what he's doing. Breakdown found space jump at wave gate. Oh, Clay's not quite getting it. And also, we saw a small key in the first chest of pods, so the game not immediately locking you out of the pod without the bow. And it looks like Stashio's gonna be doing desert. Hopefully decides to check screw attack while he's here. Oh, checkerboard as well. Checkerboard too. Yeah, that definitely makes sense.
So I think it's way too early to talk about a team being ahead, but assuming Stashio does check that screw attack and gets the morph ball, you got to think they are going to feel way behind.
They're going to feel behind, but they're ahead, in my opinion. Once Stashio finds the morph, just I think that mirror could have saved them, to be honest. Just because the mirror will attract them to the mire area more, and that because like you can do desert from there, you can do checkerboard from there. Desert's actually in logic now. Oh, Stashio! I was like, "Why, Stashio? Why are you sitting there in front of a heart piece, wondering if you're going to get it for 20 seconds?" But no, his stream just froze.
He saw it and he left, and then he went back in.
Yeah, maybe he decided that 6 heart screen Mel would rather have a heart piece, which is understandable.
Yeah, there was some angry slashes, so maybe it was, well, I guess I should pick this up because I have no health.
Makes sense. And yeah, Breakdown has 2 power bombs, so I don't know. I don't know how this is going to work for Breakdown.
Clay's still trying to get through the spiky room of death. Well, trying to get into the spiky room of death.
Yeah, Betty's wishing that he had the space jump at this time. Yeah, this isn't how you want to do the jump. You want to jump later. there is also the powerbomb jump that you can do, though the speed jump in Sponge Bath is definitely easier. And Eddie in the back of Pod, I didn't notice him doing right side of Pod. I didn't, so don't know if this is actually logic at this point. Ooh, there's a Varia suit. Oh wow. So they could definitely be thinking of LN at this point. Also, there's a wave beam at beta missiles. And yeah, I can understand the stubbornness from Glage, because you don't want to leave checks behind if you can avoid it.
Oh, he almost had it.
Hands.
Yeah, I really hope Stashio Cat's able to still communicate with his teammate.
In race time, it says his stream is live, so this could just be a restream issue, but I don't know. He's definitely still going. And yeah, hopefully the Varia for Eddie will make them want to check out Screw more.
Yeah, Stashio his stream is still going, and he's actually back in Super Metroid, so that makes me think that it looks like he just picked up the morph ball.
Nice.
So yeah, it's still super early, but I got to agree with you that I think that puts Chicago Bullies in the lead with all the progression they found earlier. And just some bombs at Shaft Supers.
Oh no, everybody is freezing. Not like this.
And Eddie clearly has not done the right side of Pod because he's missing the big key.
Yep, clearly the big chest is not in logic, but the Varia very well could be. Yeah, it looks like Eddie's going to be going to Screw Attack to get that morph ball now. Assuming that Stashio found that one.
If you're expecting to see a boss on breakdown screen, I have bad news for you.
Yep, the lack of bombs also means the lack of a boss. And also the Varia suit as well as the morph ball will let Eddie do some of LN if he really wants to. Oh wait, no, he can kill GT so he can get this. So he can use a speed booster to. Oh, Eddie? I don't understand what Eddie's doing. So yeah, I think we can definitely safely assume that Stashio has morph at this point.
Yeah, I feel like there might be some tilt going on across multiple runners here.
Definitely reasonable. Oh, and now Eddie's got a farm on GT. This is tricky to do. So yeah, Yeah, he has no worst room item aside from a spike suit, but no, you can't get the spike suit down here. There are no spikes to get a spike suit from.
Chat, was Clage able to check the wreck ship spike room of death item, or did he give up on it?
Oh yeah, he got spring ball. He got spring ball from speed. Never mind. Yeah, Eddie's got a worse room item. Eddie can do more warfare. He won't like the Ridley fight, but he can do it in theory.
Alright, so chat is saying that Clage did give up, so we've orphaned an item there. We found blue mail at behind the bowling room.
Ooh, charge beam. Charge beam at alpha power arms. That's really good in co-op. And also in general, but yeah, that's going to be really nice for breakdown. And also bombos at gravity. We are being forced to see it.
Do you think it likely that all 4 runners are going to pick that charge beam up, or do you think
Yes.
that...
Very likely, I'd say. It's not too far out of the way, because alpha PD in general isn't terrible to get to, especially since the bombos will be required at gravity, so you're going to have to go to wreck ship anyway. So, yeah, it's just when do they find it? I'll let Eddie will have wished that he had it for Bar 8. Is he gonna do a reverse lava dive? He just didn't.
Maybe
What?
he's just going to save?
It's possible. This big, I don't know. I don't know about this.
He is pretty close to death.
Yeah, I mean, he is decently close to death, like you're saying, but I just don't get it. Could have taken the GT refill if he wanted to, since that is back. Since that is back in like the newest version of SMZ3. I say back. It was like taken out to make room for the portal, but they just changed it to modify. Yeah, we will get back to you guys. We're just having some restream issues at this point, so we will be back as soon as possible.
Now would be a great time for Burger King to have a commercial.
I suppose you are right.
I'm going to take this opportunity to step away for a second.
And just to assure you guys, we do have people working on it. Yeah, you should definitely also follow these runners. I'll take this time to advertise the runners. Okay, go follow Stachio Cat, Eddie, Clage, and Breakdown, though the commands are not updated for the last race, which is Pokemon Crystal Randomizer Cinco Bingo, I think it is. I don't know anything about that, but the runners are probably good, and you should follow them too.
I'm gonna try to pull up the streams here and do my best to do a radio cast. We've got Statue Cat is checking Pink Bryn right now.
Nice, I definitely did find that morph ball. Eddie, just before Ridley, so gonna be looking to farm up some more super missiles. Still only on 25, so apparently did not find any. Looking like he might have found high jump though.
I thought he was jumping pretty high.
Yeah. Yeah, if he pauses, we'll be able to see for sure. But this is definitely looking like a high jump from Eddie.
And we're back.
Maybe? Hopefully. Ooh, Eddie's gonna have to use power bombs on Ridley. Looks like he's very confident and comfortable with this, taking some calculated damage, but this looks very, very calculated from Eddie. Oh, he misses a super. This is monk ass. And now we have Windows. Pog.
And Breakdown is heading over to Wreck Ship. He's going to pick up his. I think Bombos was the only thing of value in Wreck Ship, aside from obviously killing Fantoon.
Yeah. Pistachio also gets that wave beam from beta missiles that we saw from Happy Family.
Yep, that does mean that once they find the charge beam, he'll be able to microwave future bosses.
Oh no, Eddie. Kojak another super into Ridley's tail. Heckin' Ridley's tail. Okay, hits his last super. He's only got missiles to finish the fight with. But he still does have 4 E-tanks. Yeah, he gets the fight done. Very nice, Eddie. GG. Oh? Now the tracker looks like it has less items on, but not that it's the wrong layout, but looks like it was in a weird state. But it looks like we're back and Stachio has his morph ball and is in Super Metroid. And there we go. Look at that. Shoutouts to all the people working furiously behind the scenes to get this stuff back up and working. And we haven't seen the conclusion of Eddie's Ridley fight yet. Spoilers. SMHMM2.
And indeed, big shout outs to all the behind the scenes crew.
Indeed.
Breakdown heading into Fantoon.
Yeah, Eddie gonna pick up those power bombs behind Ridley. It's nice to see Ridley being done as the first Super Metroid boss. Don't see that one every day. But yeah, this is 100% high jumps from Eddie. Like there's no mistaking it.
No, yeah, I'm with you there.
I don't know if Breakdown killed Kraid.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I mean...
Chat says yes.
Yeah, if anyone did, it's gonna be Clage, because Clage is down at the bottom of the tower. Stashio, you've got one hit, use it well. Oh wait, no, you don't. You have space jump. Never mind. Ooh, Breakdown attempting some stunner doppers. Did not quite get as many as he would have liked. Eddie gonna be farming some metal pirates. I like this. Like, you want to have more supers than you do. Didn't quite get enough for a crystal flash, but it's definitely good to have more supers. Doing the fun clip and gets a nice wasteland speedball. That's just classic PRKD muscle memory. Very, very nice to see from Eddie.
That's always, I think, a really neat trick.
Yeah, the clip into the D boost into the speedball into everything all at once, and it's all awesome. Great to see good Super Metroid movement. These runners on the left side, not that the right side are shabby at all. They're very, very good.
We've just got a reserve tank at Crumble Tower.
Yeah, with the Varia on the left side, that reserve tank's gonna be a lot less useful than the right side. Just because reserve tanks are mostly useful for hell runs.
We'll see if Breakdown skips the spiky room of death. Nope, looks like he's going right for it.
Breakdown's got space jump, so it's
good point.
Yeah,
Makes
it's
it super
very,
easy.
very easy. Yeah, this is one of those great things about co-op is that if you found a required item in like an area like wrecked ship, you have to orphan something due to any number of reasons. But if you orphan something like this, then it's kind of easy for your partner to unorphan it for you because they have to come here anyway.
Speaking of orphaning items, did anyone happen to catch if Clage checked Cathedral?
I do not know.
I saw him go through there, but I don't know if he actually stopped to check. And it was those power bombs behind Spiky Room of Death, so nothing important there.
Yeah, not a glove or anything. Then again, we found both of them, so can't be like my first tournament race the other day.
Would be awkward if they found a third glove.
Yeah, this is like, it'd be like it's Ocarina of Time or something. Also, Eddie finds grapple beams, so collectively across all of Chicago Bullies, they've got high jump, spring ball, grapple, space. Only an ice beam needed for Suitless Shack Tool. I'm pausing. And Eddie, please remember to do back to North Reserve. Eddie, you can just do like a left side wall jump. It's easy. Ooh, Cane of Samaria. That was probably... Did Clage get that? Presumably he would have. Since like Breakdown didn't check anything else. So yeah, Clage has to have gotten that.
Yeah, I would agree with you there.
Yeah, I'd be shocked if Clage doesn't have the cane.
Stashio heading into Fantoon.
Okay, yeah, then Clage definitely has the cane. Yeah, this is the part where Clage and Breakdown are gonna make up the fire rod and the hammer that Stashio and Eddie already have. But the mirror that's still an unknown, because when are Breakdown and Clage ever gonna get that? And it is required. We can confirm because Swamp is a crystal.
Yeah, we'll see if Clage has more energy tanks than either of Chicago Bullies did, so hopefully he'll have an easier time getting that hammer.
Oh, for sure. Like 6 E-tanks is miles easier than 4 for this. And also, depending on the bow location, it's when are Happy Family gonna find the Varia? Because like when you're gonna go, and it's all, and Pod's also a pendant. So when are you ever gonna go to Pendant Pod? Who even wants to go to Pendant Pod? And presumably Breakdown. No, Breakdown doesn't have plasma because Breakdown doesn't have ether either. So presumably Breakdown just hasn't been the South Shore. But Breakdown will probably get the plasma at worst when Breakdown is. So
Yeah, I think that makes a lot of sense to route those two together.
yeah, definitely, I definitely would like that. But yeah, with the lack of the ether and the lack of the just the lack of the ether indicates the lack of plasma. So it could just be Breakdown never turned plasma on, though it doesn't make the half plasma off.
I'm pretty sure he just has never been down there.
That makes the most sense. And I'm pretty sure at least one of Chicago Bullies has Quake, but I couldn't tell you who. Whoever did Smith's check.
That said, we know Quake is not needed for this seed.
This is true, so yeah, the lack of Quake will not impact Chicago Bullies.
It's also kind of the most useless medallion. It can kill dead rocks, which I suppose is nice.
Can't do bird toss though. And what good is a medallion that can't do bird toss? Oh, and also Klage has space jump apparently. And also hammer.
And a heart container. How exciting.
Let's go. And yeah, there's the plasma pickup for Breakdown, and also the ether. And Eddie gonna do all of Croc. This is a pretty orphan check. It's the Cane of Burnham. Interesting. That's an unknown, so if I was Eddie, I would definitely go right to Spike Cave, because it's very possible your opponents, like now, they did Croc earlier, and they orphaned that check hard, because Cosine's a really, really hard orphan. And
So
go ahead.
I was gonna say, interestingly, for no mode, I think all we need are the bow, the flippers, and maybe the boots.
Yeah, if Stashio and Eddie are willing to do gravity-less Dragon, then yeah, like bow flippers is gonna put us into boots for GT Big Key on Torch mode.
Here's another heavily orphaned item by Happy Family. The grapple item is just the bomb capacity.
Yeah. So yeah, it's really just gonna be yeah, with the grapple orphaned as well, it's kind of less orphaned, the two locations. Also, Eddie, why are you not doing best mockball in the game, just leaving out the front? Eddie really just wants to show off those Mappo strats. Okay. I have now fulfilled my contractual obligation to mention Mappo. Good job, Eddie, for making it easy.
I'm starting to think he really is doing map strats.
Yeah, he's doing the spike suit keep strats. Wants to do the early X-ray, the new route. I say new route. It's just a time save. Yeah, did not collect all of the last room's tiles. Invalid run.
And Stashio Cat picking up the red cane.
Indeed.
Breakdown's heading to get his hammer and fire rod.
So I'm pretty sure at this point, Happy Family doesn't have any knowledge on... Well, not yet. But once Stashio finds the Bombos, Happy Family won't have any knowledge that... Oh wait, no, it's a charge beam too. So, yeah, once Stashio finds the Bombos on the charge, then Happy Family won't have any knowledge that Chicago Bullies doesn't have.
Yeah, that said, I think Stashio Cat with 55 supers and 95 missiles is okay for Mother Brain ammo kill.
Yeah,
I think
he's
Eddie
fine.
still needs supers, though. Eddie's only got 25 supers.
Yeah, but he'll get the plasma when he gets to the cane and the bombos, so he will be fine. Probably won't get the wave beat though. Sad. Oh, there's the magic cape. Okay, never mind. The burden just doesn't exist anymore. Yeah, I was talking all about how that burden might lead to something in Spike Cave, and then Chicago Bullies are just massively ahead. But nope, the cape is just as good.
Clay's heading back to A Link to the Past. He's heading to buy a bottle, maybe to head to Pod.
It's very possible this is the pod play from Clage. Because if you're not comfortable with doing the mowing clip fast, then it can just be straight up faster, if not also more comfortable for you to get a potion and do. Ooh, maybe this is a Turtle Rock play. Yes.
It's a crystal and it's completable.
Yeah, Turtle Rock definitely makes sense. Also Hera, since Happy Family presumably haven't done that.
Which that's going to be, I think, a big deciding point in this race is when they do Hera, do they do the basement? It's very easy to just say, it's not worth the time, and it's almost certainly nothing. It just happens to be in this case, it's not nothing.
Yeah, though on the other hand, this is co-op, so you're much more incentivized to full clear what you're doing, so that your partner has complete knowledge of that area and will just be able to do it like it's a spoiler.
Does look like he's gonna start with Hera.
Yeah, I mean, get evidenced by the lack of the mirror. This makes sense. And Statue gets that charge beam.
Eddie taking on Kraid.
Not gonna do a full reverse boss roll. Gosh darn it, Eddie. Yeah, if this was solo, I would say a Happy Family would be in real danger with that mirror. But since it's co-op, it's definitely more likely that Clage will check it. Interesting, no Harapot from Clage. Could just be doesn't want to do it. Understandable.
Well, I'm keeping my fingers crossed that he does check that Hera basement.
For sure. Yeah, I don't think Stachio did Harapot either. What the heck? I have to teach Stachio Harapot one day.
And we got Breakdown chasing that fire rod. We'll see what's in Skull Woods.
Yeah, with that Tempered Sword, Moth will be much easier. So yeah, 132 being at presumably go -2 plus a gravity if you don't want to do gravity plus Dragon. If you don't know how to do it, if you're not comfortable with it, then yeah, go -3 even. That's not bad at all.
I assume without Gravity Suit, you can still fry him, right?
Yeah, for sure. Like, if you got charged plasma X-ray, you can still microwave. You can grapple. A lot of the time, you'll see if you've got microwave, spring ball, and grapple, and you're comfortable with the grapple jump, what you like to do is just microwave Dragon, grapple jump out, and then spring ball jump out and press just. If you don't have Spring Ball, though, it becomes a little harder because you got to do the Crystal Flash and get a Flash suit, turn that into the blue suit like an RBO, and then you can spark out a pressure strike, which we can grapple jump out of Dragon's room.
I do think all of our runners have got Spring Ball.
Yeah, it's sad to see, but it's probably
Well, it was basically free.
basically free does not mean good to take, but that's just my take. I should probably stop dissing Spring Ball for now. Yeah.
There's at least.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say there's at least 3 people in chat that disagree with your assessment of Spring Ball. I'm sure.
Ah well, I'm fine with that.
Good news is Clage is checking Hera Basement, so he will get that mirror. Which means if he does decide to go to Turtle Rock next, he will be able to check Mimic Cave.
Indeed, yeah. Mimic Caveless Turtle Rock is just really, really awful. Especially if there's something like a laser bridge or something. Because then, who knows when you're going to get back to it, especially if your partner just goes right there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Breakdown did take out Mothula after a hard fight. Or maybe he didn't, because the tracker doesn't have Mothula. No, I was looking at Argus. Don't mind me. Yes. Thank you to our trackers for actually being right. I'm just the illiterate commentator. I used to be a tracker, but now I'm washed up. Can't track anymore.
I got a lot of respect for trackers. I don't think I have the attention span to track. I'd get distracted.
Yeah, it definitely takes a lot. But alright, here we go. Clage is going to be heading into Turtle Rock. Knows he's got the medallion. And let's see what's in Turtle Rock. Also, nothing on Bumper Ledge. I'm pretty sure we saw that earlier. Maybe we did.
Everybody enjoy your last fan tune sounds of the run.
Indeed, yeah. Eddie, not quite on 2-round pace. Pretty sure it was short. Oh no, he was a missile short on the first round. He got exactly what he would have wanted for the second round. But yeah, didn't make up that missile.
Good use of pseudo screw here to avoid the flames.
Yeah, also non-pseudo screw.
Oh yeah, he's got real screw. Durr.
Yeah, both are just as effective. Yep. Just one missile short. And Clage does indeed have the hook shot. Pretty sure we've all been on the torches area in Turtle Rock without the hook shot and be like, oh, yeah, I can't do the hook shot strat because I don't have the hook shot to do the hook shot strat with.
Then you have to do the awkward ride of shame. Oh, there's the flippers.
There's the flippers. That is quite the find. So Clage can full clear Swamp now.
Which means we're just looking for a bow for suitless go mode. Well,
Yeah.
gravityless bow mode, I suppose they have Varia.
Yeah, I don't know if Chicago Bullies are comfortable with gravityless Dragon. I'd hope they are. But still, bow mode sucks.
The bow can be in quite a lot of locations. We know it's not in Pod. We know it's not in Eastern.
Yeah. We know it's not in Pod, we know it's not in Eastern. Full clear all those places. Ooh, Eddie, not spark from the right spot. Still did not spark from the correct spot. Sparking does the easy spark. And is now going to go get his bombos. We mentioned this earlier, but it's really coming into play now, like how both teams have done the early play, like way back when, because that had the ice rod. It's very possible the bows on Laser Bridge or on Shrine X, so it's very curious.
We do have Stashio joining us in Total Rock now.
This is also true. So yeah, Stashio's got those flippers. So both teams are still on equal knowledge level, except for that Varia suit. So it's going to be very interesting to see if and when Happy Family figure out that the Varia suit's in Pendant Pod.
Yeah, they've got a lot of crystals they can clear.
Yeah, they can do a swamp now. They can do mire. They can do ice. They can do back of Pendant Thieves, Skull. Obviously, Stashio's doing TR. There's Spazer. Let's go. Probably won't see it turned on. Sad face. Eddie doing the Behemoth Spark for swag.
I do think it's interesting that all 4 runners picked up that blue mail.
Well, I mean, blue mail is the best safety. Like, actually it is. So it's a very reasonable pickup for that low of a time cost.
I do think that speaks, though, to some of the runner, maybe their confidence in their Zelda execution.
This is true, yeah. Like, the blue mail it can also just make your Zelda execution more confident because you don't have to worry about dying as much. I know I probably would have picked it up, especially if it was my first mail. If it was my second, I probably would have skipped it.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think if like Solski or Andy would have picked it up.
I know Andy would have skipped it, but Solski.
I mean,
Solski's a clown. Who knows what Solski would do?
I'm not going to disagree with that statement.
If you've ever met Solski, I haven't met Solski.
I have not, but I've listened to enough of his casts that I feel like
I've talked to Solski enough. He's the definition of a clown. He's also better than me.
Oh, I was gonna say he's way better than me.
Yeah, I mean, he and Aussie are the #1 seed in this tournament for a reason. And it's not just that Aussie's the best in this game.
If Solski showed off some swag hovers in the race they had the other day.
Yeah, too bad they only lost time for him.
Looks like Eddie's gonna be heading into Mire.
Oh yeah, no land for Stashio, so you got the Stashio, you can do it. Oh, he's trying to figure out how he's gonna deal with this. Yeah, I wouldn't say doing a Death Warp is a bad idea, to be honest. Like, you've still got magic, so you can make it through. Oh, I just realized Eddie's gonna have to do Dark Mire.
Yeah, Breakdown's doing Dark Mire right now, which, that's never fun.
Yeah. I know AG said it the last time we were on comms together. Yeah, Dark Mire is just, did you watch Wesker's video? You gotta get that pot pickup. It looks like he's still looking for that pot. Maybe. Okay, it looks like he got the pot. Yeah, he's definitely not doing the Wesker setup. But, okay, got it. Nice.
That's a really interesting decision by Klage to do Total Rock if he wasn't willing to full clear it.
Yeah, oh yeah, Klage didn't do the TR Dark Room, and nice, Stachio made it through. So if Bo's on Laser Bridge, this is huge for Chicago Bullies. Just absolutely mind-bogglingly huge.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, I like this from Stachio taking the safety door, especially if you're not comfy with your laser skips.
Of course, an interesting question at this point is, where is that lamp?
Yeah, where's the lamp? Where's the bow? Obviously, the lamp can't be here on Laser Bridge, but the bow definitely can. Oh, Stachio takes the death. See, that's why we take the safety door. Takes the fall.
Breakdown taking a death in Dark Mire.
Not like this. Yeah, it's really gonna be curious where that lamp is. Like, you never really think about lamp logic. But yeah, these owners are definitely thinking, where's that lamp? Could be in Suitless Meridia. Because we do have a bunch of logic to that. What else do we even have available? Like you got like Ice Palace, that's fully clearable logically. You got Swamp, that's also fully clearable logically.
Well, it's not the lamp, but it is the bow in Swamp.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a bow. So once Stachio kills Triax, he'd probably go and do Swamp. If he's smart and follows the progression he's gonna go do Swamp. And then he'll find the bow, and assuming he's good with Dark Mire, then Chicago Bullies will just be a go. So.
Well, probably go mode. Still could be that key on the big torch, or on the torch.
Yeah. 21 out of 22 go mode.
You don't want to ruin chat's hopes.
Yeah, I guess it's important to keep chat happy. Oh yeah, also both items in Mire have been found, Spazer and then 5 rupees in the cutscene chest.
Clay's doing left side Swamp. Which I really hope they find the lamp soon, since it seems like the lamp is going to be a required item for them.
Yeah, it's very possible. The Swamp is in logic. Well, Swamp is in logic for both teams now, but even without lamp, it is in logic.
Right, I'm just saying I hope they find the lamp so they can do Turtle Rock and Mire.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, what I'm saying is if the lamp is here, then it's a logically required double dip of Turtle Rock, which is just...
Oh, that would be, yeah.
Okay, Stachio. I like this. I actually like the spotting potions if you're not completely fine with Dark Mire, or even if you are. I definitely like buying potions here. He's got plenty of rupees. Eddie's already done Zora. Yeah, this is a good play from Stachio. Take the safeties you need and hope to not need them.
And especially with the flute, it's not free, but it's pretty darn close.
Yeah, it's like 30 seconds time loss at the most.
And dying to Cold Stare is minutes.
Yep, it's like 3 or 4 minutes. Now, like, how much health are they on? Like, 9 hearts for Stachio, 6 for Eddie. This is not ideal, though. Eddie made it through... Yeah, he's made it through the hardest rooms in Dark Mire. Just gonna walk through and, yeah, nice Dark Mire, Eddie. Now he's gotta do Master Sword Bowless, Vitreous, forehead.
Well, he does have magic. It does have half magic, and I don't know if he has the cane or the cape, but we'll find out.
He was the runner. He has the blue cane, of course, but yeah, he evidently has not done the high jump area. Probably Stachio did that.
Well, this should be pretty easy with the cane.
Yeah, just laggy.
Yep, don't worry guys, the stream is fine, it's just the game lagging.
Yeah, breakdown having some issues with Terraform. This is gonna be be it? Yeah. Oh. Heck Plage. Fighting the darkness. Hitting it side of approaches the bonus final line.
As somebody who played this game as a kid, looking back at bosses like Vitreous, it always makes me baffled that I don't have nightmares about getting chased around by a giant bouncing eyeball.
Oh, there's the lamp and ice palace. Alright, so Stashy is gonna be fine with dark. Yeah, that's... Yeah, I suppose Ice Palace is also reasonable, with those flippers chasing them. Though Swamp's the one that's hard locked by the flippers, as opposed to Ice is just logically locked. Yeah, nice Vitreous fight for Eddie, getting his first crystal.
Red mail on Ice Palace.
Nice free red mail.
Is that all 3 items in ice? I'm guessing no, since he's bomb jumping.
Presumably not. There's a big key. So that is an unknown.
Breakdown, heading towards Hera Basement. We'll see where Clage is heading. Pipe Cave.
Interesting that Breakdown's doing the Herapod again. Did he not get the key? Oh, he forgot the key! Yeah, you need that. That was an unbuffered attempt at the Herapod. Interesting. He's using the Dracaris setup. Looked like that was just a 2-frame movement for the final movement, so got subpixeled. I'm seeing the Pyramid Fairy check from Clage. Probably hoping to find a suit. And once Clage goes to pod, he will find a suit. Yeah, for the moment, at 151, Clage and Breakdown are still suitless. Stachio finds the bug net on Cold Stare, which is going to be presumably his last item in Ice Palace.
That was the 3rd item, yes.
Yeah. And nice icebreaker from Eddie.
Interesting to see Eddie following Swamp.
I mean, if you want the lamp for the TR Dark Room, it's understandable. It's not too bad, since you will have to do ice at some point.
I'm also thinking the red male might, with only 6 hearts.
This is also true, yeah. And also only Master Sword. Cold Stare is definitely something to think about.
So Stachio looks like he's probably heading into Swamp, which means he'll get his bow, so we'll find out whether that puts them in go mode or not.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, it's really just, are they good with Suitless Dragon or not? Stachio forgetting that you do need to raise the water inside Swamp Palace before you can do Swamp Palace.
And Clage is heading to Ice Palace, so they'll get their lamp.
Oh, Eddie forgot to hit the switch, so he's going to need to go around to Ice Tea and get the big key, but he does have an extra key here. So he will not have to, like, redo Ice Palace or anything silly like that. Oh, Eddie? You're going the wrong way if you want to get that big key from Ice Tea.
Either tablet is just a piece of heart.
Yeah, I gotta say this is probably Happy Family looking for the lamp. Or, well, no, I'm saying they're looking for the lamp, but they're also probably looking for suits, which is, I shouldn't be saying that they're looking for the, oh no, Eddie takes a death!
That's
Oh, no.
painful.
It is. Yeah, but Ice Palace on 6 hearts, even with red mail, is still rough. But
And I don't think he's picked that red mail up yet. Oh, nope, he has.
No, he has. For sure.
Looks like Breakdown's going to be heading into Total Rock. Hopefully he can do the dark rooms without the lamp.
Yeah, my only guess is he wanted the extra key for whatever reason. And Stachio is about to find his bow, which will put either put Chicago Bullies into either go mode or gravity mode. Oh, maybe he just wanted to remember to do it again, but remember to hit the switch. So, yeah, Stachio does have that bow. So yeah, what he checks, yeah, it looks like they're going to be hunting a gravity.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see him do Skull Woods and Eastern Palace next, just because if you find gravity on the way, then great.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, left side swamp is one of those checks that you don't check unless you're hunting for something.
Absolutely, so yeah.
Like if you're hunting for a sword, I don't know.
No, this left side check makes me definitely think that they're looking for gravity suit to be in go mode.
For sure. Stachio and Eddie need to learn RBO. Fungineer. And yeah, Breakdown's gonna... Yeah, he's gonna leave TR after the flippers, so... Yeah, they definitely want that lamp. And yes, gravity could be in Suitless Meridia. At this point, we do not have any intel on that Suitless Meridia play.
Yep, nobody's been to Meridia, so we don't have a clue what's there. That said, we know that at best, it's the gravity suit. Or at worst, I suppose, depending on how you're looking at it. Even another sword wouldn't really be that great.
Yeah, I mean, for Eddie, another sword would be perfectly fine. And Spike Cave just has 3 bombs. So yeah, it's very much looking like gravity. Oh, Stachio, he forgot to hit the switch. Forgot to
Oh, that's painful.
Yeah, we do know that chest is nothing, but it still hurts.
And Eddie's finished off Ice Palace. It's funny that Eddie still doesn't have the old man.
He probably never will, to be quite honest. magic bat check from Breakdown. Statue gonna set up for some diver down. Mushroom on magic bat.
That's just rude.
To be determined. Yeah, fake powder confirmed unuseful for progression of the seed. No, fake powder is useless. No, it's not. There's the niche scenario of what if you have no magic and also no health, but yeah, we don't need to get into that.
And Clage has finished off Cold Stare. Mushroom turns into an E-Tank.
Gonna be nice, but I'm sure they'll want that Vari out of Pendant Pod.
Looks like Clage might be heading to Pendant Pod. Might do Eastern first, but since he's getting the portal, I think that would mean he's planning to go do a pod dip if necessary.
Yeah, that would be the only sensible reason why you're going to Dark World, unless you muscle memory went to Dark World.
Argus down for Stachio.
Argus second phase with Silvers is super annoying, I have to say.
I would concur, the lag arrows are tough to aim.
Oh wait, now that I think about it, the Ice Rod from Eastern was logically required, and I think you were hard required to at least double dip Turtle Rock, because you had to go to Eastern to get the. No. Wait, yeah. You had to either double dip TR or double dip Eastern. I mean, of course you had to double dip TR because the flippers locked the lamp. You had to either double dip Eastern or do TR without Ice Rod for the flippers to then get your bow to then clear Eastern for the Ice Rod to go back to TR. So you had to either double dip Eastern or TR, one of them. Nice bombs on Green Pendant.
Totally worth it.
Yeah, for sure. We're gonna see Eddie beeline to desert right now. He needs those bombs. Yeah. Bow, actual indicator of logic and requirement, not lamp. Eddie about to go ask the game for a better flute because this one doesn't work in Dark World.
Except at the end, when it miraculously works and the duck is still a duck, which I guess means the duck has a moon pearl.
I guess so. Or I mean, you could just like, I don't know. I'm not gonna get into fake Dark World things, shenanigans, and put a glitch into story. I guess the Aga kill upgraded your flute, turned it into an ocarina that does work in Dark World.
Stachio will be getting his Varia suit shortly.
Yeah, this has to be going in just for the Varia. Maybe looking for like a potential gravity on Helmasaur.
Oh, I was gonna say, or gravity in the big chest.
Also true. Yeah, since Stachio does have the bow, he can do right side without any shenanigans.
Which I don't believe he picked up the big. Okay, he's gonna go get the big key now.
Yeah, this makes sense.
I feel like if he was gonna do this, he should have gotten the big key first.
Yeah, that would definitely make more sense logically. Not logically, practically in terms of routing. Ugh, words are hard.
That said, it's easier to sit here when I'm not racing and comment that, hey, this would have been more efficient. It's a lot harder when you're in the moment.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like, as someone who has been in the moment many times, yeah, it's definitely harder to keep all the things in mind. Like, some of the time, me and Farfelu decide that one of us should do something, but then it turns out later, or we're just like, oh wait, no, the other person should have done that thing because then reasons.
And this is just a reminder that you're watching the just the map in the big chest. You're watching the SMZ3 combo randomizer co-op tournament, which means that it is 1 seeds shared between 4 people. Teammates can talk to each other and say where they find each other's or where they find items, so that you don't have to clear as much. This is a round 1 match, so this is the first match of the tournament for both these teams.
Yep, it's actually the final round 1 match. And yeah, speaking of the match's stakes, the winner of this match will face the 3rd seed Plasma Go Burr, which is Shadow Amp, and then I don't know how to say Nate's name, but yeah, them. They're the 3rd seed. They're really good. And the loser of this match, since this tournament is double elimination, will not be out immediately. The loser of this match will face the loser of Died in Hype Cave and Team Corn Dog. So, at least if I'm reading that right. So yeah, it'll be interesting.
So we've got a nice long tournament here. This is I'm really glad to see another SMZ3 tournament.
Yeah, it's been a while since the last one. I think it was like an SG Live or whatever.
We've got Clage heading back into Super Metroid. I wonder... Okay, he's gonna check Lower Norfair, which makes sense. So Chicago Bullies have kind of slowly eked out, I think, a pretty big lead here.
Yeah, definitely. The Varia suit is definitely the biggest thing, but also that mirror.
Once Dashio finishes Eastern, he's just going to have Skullwoods and Misery Mire left, both of which he knows are empty, so he can go mode both of them.
For sure. Oh, there's the high jump boots, right at GT's supers. Hopefully, Chicago Bullies. Oh, there's the freeze on Stashio again. Hopefully that fixes itself. There we go. Okay. Glad to see it wasn't a huge issue. Nice Armos fight, I trust.
We'll never know.
We will never know unless you go back to Stashio's channel and watch his VOD, which presumably didn't have the freeze. Or maybe it did, I don't know.
Breakdown will be getting his red mail and his lamp.
Indeed. Yeah, I trust that Happy Family will be happy to see the lamp.
I would kind of hope they're happy to see anything.
Suppose their name would indicate that, yes.
Eddie's gonna head in and clear out Turtle Rock.
Yeah, I mean, wouldn't say clear out. Or does Eddie even have the ice rod? Does Eddie have the ice rod? He's gonna have to run into Samaria like in 5 seconds, so we'll know. No, he doesn't. Oh no, Eddie.
This could be a pretty big
Eddie,
mistake.
if you don't mirror out after flippers, I'm not gonna be happy. And yeah, you can never say anything until like gravity's found, boots are found, or GT Big Key Torch has been nullified. Okay. I hope that was a oh crap, I don't have the ice rod moment. I hope that was what that was. Ice rod was in Easter.
Which you do need the flippers to. Well,
you need the flippers to
get the
the
bow
bow to full clear. So like I was saying, you have to either double dip Turtle Rock or Easter. Gotta be one of them.
So yeah, hopefully he'll just segue this into a mirror and then into swamp.
Okay, he's mirroring. Now leave, Eddie. Thank you. He realized. Good job, Eddie.
Breakdown on Cold Star already and gets him down quick and easy.
Yep, and Stachio, obviously with the knowledge of where the Mire Big Key is gonna have a quick and easy route in Mire.
Looks like Eddie's gonna pick up his silver arrows before he picks up the bow.
Yeah, the way the vanilla game will not let you. I don't even know. I'm pretty sure it won't let you. I think you need the bow to get the silver arrows in the vanilla game. Pretty sure that's how it works. You always get the bow so early in like every category ever that you never go to Pyramid Fairy without the bow. Yeah, I suppose you're right, Tracy. Get the flippers now, do the flipper things, and then yeah, do TR before GT. That makes sense.
Given where the
go ahead.
I was just gonna say, given where the flippers are in Total Rock, that's not a bad double dip.
Yeah, for sure. That's definitely not terrible. And yes, hard logic requires gravity for only 3 things, I guess 4 in Meridia. Plasma beam, precious missiles, space jump, and by connection Dragon. That's it. Everything else can. Oh yeah, and Main Street, I guess. Yeah, that's logically locked by gravity too. But yeah, everything else. Oh yeah, and Aqueduct. Gosh. Yeah, I'm always forgetting about these sequence breaks you can do to get those things without gravity. But yeah, those things are all gravity locked.
Clage was a little dicey on Kraid, but got him. Not Kraid, Ridley, but got him down.
Very nice. I don't know if Clage has. Does Clage have charge?
He does. I'm pretty sure I've seen him charging. Yeah, he charged the. He killed the metal. One of the metal pirates with charge plasma.
And Tracker has charge marked, so. So yeah. And yeah, Sueless Meridia for the front of Meridia is in logic and can be required. And it's not looking unlikely that's going to be required this seed. What else do we have? Because we've done a bunch, like
Back of Thieves.
Yeah, Back of Thieves is the one that comes to mind.
I don't know if Helmasaur has an item.
I don't think we've seen Helma.
We haven't.
Yeah, we haven't seen Helma. I don't know if Helma has an item.
Yeah, I don't know if anybody was counting.
Chat, no. That is Waterway. Aqueduct is the middle room in Meridia that like you go down to get to the sand pits, and yeah, that's Aqueduct. Not like this breakdown has frozen.
The internet seems to be having a tough time today.
For sure.
The real hard mode was the internet all along.
Suppose you could say that.
Stashio looks like he's gonna go ahead and knock out Ridley.
Yeah, this makes a lot of sense from Stashio.
Yeah, I do think out of the couple of checks we could come up with, they have checked just about everything else.
Yeah, pretty much. It's looking likely that the suitless is logically required. Or, no, it would be hard required.
I assume the logic has not changed and progression still cannot be in GT, right?
Correct. GT logically requires all 7 crystals and all 4 G4 bosses. So, that means it does require gravity. So gravity will not be in GT. Hopefully, these runners know that. But however, it's worth noting that in although this isn't used in the tournament, it's worth noting that in Key Sanity, you can have your GT big key and also your criteria boss key in GT, or locked by something in GT. Though nothing else of actual logical progression can be in GT.
I can barely handle cross keys. I'm not sure that I'm ready for Key Sanity SMZ3.
Key Sanity SMZ3 is just a slog. It's a lot of, I find one item in my last location, and then I have to follow that, and then last location my next progression.
And just to follow up with chat, in fact, we have not seen the back of Thieves Town. We know there is only one item there, though.
Indeed.
Clay's just going and checking those orphaned croc items. So he'll get his blue cane, and I forget what was that grapple.
Yeah, it's interesting to see Happy Family going back to all these checks, because I mean, it's understandable. It's very understandable that they want the gravity suit. Yeah, it's just not what I'm used to seeing, I guess.
Yeah, I'm real surprised that nobody's just taken the trip into Suitless Meridia yet.
I mean, Suitless is slow. Suitless is really, really slow.
It is, but it doesn't take that long to check the things that would be in logic, and it seems very likely that the gravity suit's going to be there.
Yeah, I mean, it's the majority of the locations I can think of that we have left. Tracy, I'd say that for sure, but given what Chicago Bullies have been doing, I don't think they will be. I think they'll be checking stuff for gravity. Maybe they're just being like extra super thorough, but we'll still do it in a worst case scenario.
Yeah, we'll see where Stashio heads after he gets out of Lower North Fair here. What was back here behind the spring ball maze? Or is he just blind checking it?
It was it something? It was just a reserve. Maybe he thought this was grapple. But grapple's at Frank or Z. Yeah, I mean, it's very possible that could have been a miscommunication, because I know me and Farfel had the exact same miscommunication with those exact same 2 locations the other day.
I remember watching that.
Yeah, for those who don't know, Farfalu is my partner for this co-op tournament. We are team Will Cut Grass for Rupees.
And I'm just here to commentate because I can't do most of these hard tricks, so not in the tournament. I have trouble completing normal seeds. Alright, where's Clage heading?
What's next? Looking like maybe Thieves Town?
Well, let's hope for Happy Family's sake that this turns out to be the gravity suit.
This is true, yeah. I would definitely favor Happy Family for more that the gravity suits in Backup Pen of Thieves. I mean, it could... Okay, I gotta say it because chat will kill me if I don't. Yes, gravity can be on pad, but
And I think
probably not.
I think we're gonna find out if it's on pad right now.
You are right. Yeah, we will see. Nope.
Just missiles.
Alright, chat, you can not talk about pet anymore. It's dead. Fungineer.
Sorry, chat. Where is Eddie going? Is Eddie gonna do Helmasaur?
This is Eastern, but he went into Dark World, but he's gonna mirror in front and thinks this is faster. But it's not.
Yeah, I mean, you can just pick the rock up and go straight to Eastern.
Yeah, you can. But it's very possible he just doesn't know that.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that between both teams is knowledge. Oh? Gravity? I'm seeing chat talking about gravity. So, was it in backup? Was it really in... Oh my god. It could have been in... I am not happy, because... it's just so likely that it could have been in Sueless Meridia, but it's not. Because why would it not be in Meridia?
Yeah, that's pretty huge. Let's see if that can boost Happy Family ahead of Chicago Bullies. That's a terrible location.
Well, I mean, Happy Family will definitely be happy that it's not in Meridia. Chicago Bullies, probably a bit less so, but...
And so barring the boots being required because of the Ganon Tower Big Key, that should put Happy Family into go mode.
Definitely. But yeah, it's definitely likely that Chicago Bullies will go to Thieves Town. But yeah, this definitely saved Happy Family's race for
Well,
here.
we got Stachio Cat. I would think heading for Suitless Dragon.
Oh, good job, Stachio. I'm proud of you. Gonna check Batu and E-Tank just in case. I like it. Very much makes sense. Wait, is Stachio gonna do all of Suitless Meridia? If he does this is really bad. Because we know it's not there. Please just go right, Stachio. Oh no. Stachio
No.
doesn't want to do Dragon without gravity. So he's gonna... Yeah, if he was gonna do Dragon without gravity, he'd just go do Dragon right now.
Let's hope Eddie heads for back at Thieves Town while Stachio does these Meridia checks.
Yeah, I mean... that would make sense. But yeah, this backdoor Meridia play from Stachio, I was very confident in it being Dragon, but please flip to 3. That's 3. If this is Thieves Town, then Chicago Bullies are definitely in this race.
Nope.
Oh. Come on, Eddie. Come
Debated.
on. Pepe hands.
Gonna check Bombos, I think?
Oh yeah, we haven't seen Bombo's tablet. Have we?
No, I don't think we have.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we haven't. And with that lamp, it's actually in logic. Oh, okay. Bombos was Morph Bombs. Thank you.
Oh, well, I mean, that's a nice pickup, I suppose, sort of, not really.
It's a nice safety for Metroid rooms, if you have ice as well.
Which, of course, we have not found ice. That seems like that has to be in Meridia.
It's Meridia or it's GT.
Alright, now flute to 3.
Okay. This is looking good. So yeah, this is just when will like Chicago Bullies have a lot of crystals and a lot of bosses on Happy Family.
They do. It's gonna be it's hard to see a world where Happy Family can close this gap, but you never know what might happen.
This is true. Though it's like with Eddie making his way to the gravity suit, it's like if Stachio manages to find boots in Meridia before Eddie can get to the gravity, then it's just game, because the boots are pretty much Happy Family's only hope at this point, I'd say.
Well, Stachio just found ice.
That is an item, for sure. Though it's not boots. So that removes any ice advantage from the equation. Because I would not... No! Oh crap, in Stachio's mind, that's Suitless Shack Tool. And it is, but of course we have gravity, logically. Please remember to turn off plasma. Oh no, he didn't turn off plasma! Oh no! This is a reset. Or a room reload. Yeah. Okay, hopefully he just like goes to the beach area.
Well, Eddie should be about to pick up plasma, or not plasma, gravity very quickly here.
Definitely. Yeah, obviously he's gonna go to the attic first. Oh, and
Which...
Stachio's gonna go back.
Yeah, it's kind of bad luck that Stachio is saved where he is.
Yeah, so he's gonna have to leave Meridia. So he's probably gonna try to keep the ice beam, which is definitely reasonable. But like, he can't simply just reset and be back at the ship. and just be 30 seconds away from like the past.
Yep, and at 2:28, that's go mode for Chicago Bullies.
Yeah, you just see the instant reset for Stachio. He doesn't even think about it. So yeah, go mode. Yes, Chicago Bullies are not far away from Ganon's Tower at this point. Good thing they remembered that gravity can't be in GT. At least a good thing they know.
Oh boy, Stachio.
Come on, you got the Stachio. Nice.
I'm transfixed by the wall jump Stachio's having to do.
It reminds me of Oates' SM Impossible run at GDQ, where he had the crowd honk for every wall jump when he was wall jumping up to beach. Except this time it's a lot less obnoxious. And he taking care of those dead rocks before they even had a chance. I like it, Eddie. Hand Stachio doesn't know about the tube clip. I only know about it because like there was a post about it in like week 4 of Rando League, SM Rando League, that is. Even though I wasn't even running for my team in week 4 of Rando League.
Yeah, I saw somebody do the clip for the first time. I want to say in one of the SMZ3 races over the past couple of days.
Yeah, it's more just a quick time save than anything in this. Because,
might have been
like,
maniacal.
Very possible. Oh, he was doing the block blast, but then the chomp said no.
It's really kind of ridiculous that Eddie still only has 6 hearts. 6 hearts, even with red mail, Ganon is not free.
Yeah, for sure, especially on Master Sword. At least he has the silvers.
Yeah, I don't remember where the sword he missed out is. I don't know if it's worth him going to get it.
It was in Brinstar, so he's not going there since there was like that and the space jump there. You're not getting that one.
Yeah, good point. Yeah, you're not going to go all the way to Brinstar.
It's interesting that this was a space jump seed. Why did I get it? Why did I say this is a space jump seed? Well, of course, every seed is a space jump seed because there is a space jump in every seed. But this is a Bryn skip seed. Is what I was trying to say. Because like the third sword, space, and wave were all that was in Breadstar.
Well, a hookshot was in Pink Bryn. I know it's hard to remember way back.
Yeah, but you get that before you go to Pink Bryn. Well, before you like have Morphin do Pink Bryn proper.
Yeah, you could only do the hookshot.
Yeah, I wonder if the game even wanted you to get the hookshot before Morph.
I don't think so. Because nothing ended up being on Death Mountain, so I think that was a total misdirection.
Yeah, though it did lead the Chicago Bullies to the Hammer and Fire Rod, so I guess it worked out.
That was a very interesting start to this seed.
Yeah, it's just I feel like it's how a lot of Stachio playing it risky with that Wallmaster did end up actually getting to the moth fight though.
Yep, for those who don't know, in this version, because it's based on the 1.0 Japanese version, that Wallmaster can grab you as you jump in.
Yep. Along with other dumb things in JP 1.0.
But also awesome things like item dashing.
True, yeah. I don't know why item dashing wasn't intended, to be quite honest.
It's
Like,
pretty fun.
Like, item dashing is just great. I love item dashing. And not
Yeah,
just
no.
like hammer dashing, like fire rod dashing, cane dashing, bow
Shovel
dashing,
dashing.
boomerang dashing too. If you run an MG.
No, I feel like they should have left that bug in the game because when you pull that off, you feel like a rock star. At least I do.
Same. The shame is that it requires a sword to like hammer dash. At least I don't know if it requires a sword to do other stuff. Yeah, you can soft lock with dig game shovel dashing, depending on what item you have on your Y. At least I've soft lock on dig game shovel dashing, so I don't dig game shovel dash anymore.
Stachio's heading to Thieves to get his gravity. He's got all 7 crystals.
Yep, Clage has 6 now, but only 2 SM bosses. Does Clage have? Has Clage killed Kraid? I don't know.
I don't think so.
Yeah, looks like Statue's gonna go get that gravity suit. As Eddie's gonna kill Trinex and presumably be the first one to get its tower, since he's a bit ahead of Breakdown in the dungeon.
Yep, both runners on Happy Family heading to Turtle Rock to get their last crystal. I'm enjoying the pendant dungeon music theme.
Yeah, it's a neat theme. Definitely gonna have to say that I prefer the SM music in general to Link's to the Past. But I'm also an SM main, so I'm kind of biased.
I think they both just have absolutely fabulous music. I will say the Red Brinstar theme is one of my favorite video game themes.
Yeah, for me, it's got to be like Front Meridia, Ridley's theme, slash the Escape. LN music is decent too, I guess.
I was gonna say that one's got to be an honorable mention. Come on.
It's okay. But then the Green Brinstar is also great. SM music is just really good. Yes, Hammer Trinex does suck. Nobody likes Hammer Trinex.
Even Trinex doesn't like Hammer Trinex.
Yeah, I mean, would you like it if someone used a rod to throw magical particles at you, froze your heads, and then just whacked you with a hammer while you were defenseless?
I mean, I suppose that does sound pretty like a bummer.
Yeah, I can't imagine anyone like it.
Eddie did not get a sword in Green Bryn.
Yeah, he never went to Green Bryn again after Morph. Alright, Stachio is actually going to be the first one at GT, but they're going to be very, very close to each other. Please, for the love of God, can we not have GT Big Key on Torch? Stachio going to be like just a few seconds ahead of Eddie here. This is going to be close.
Yep, and only a few seconds ahead of Breakdown.
This is true. Yeah, nobody's killed Dragon yet. Kraid here for Clage is going to be a big thing, assuming Clage actually hasn't killed Kraid. Like, I trust our trackers. Yeah, Cray's just such an easy thing to miss.
Alright, so number 1 missiles, number 2 is the small key.
Oh yeah, we forgot to say that we're doing that. The GT big key thing is like get your guesses in chat, guess the numbers thing.
Guess higher than 2.
Yeah, that's and okay. Boots are not required. Torches, 10 arrows. So 3, I guess, is for. Let's just go with Chicago Bullies. Oh, Stachio takes the Wallmaster to the top of the head.
I was gonna say we should just go off Stachio since he was first.
Yeah, I'd say let's just go off Chicago Bullies as a whole. So,
Okay, so
4 is a heart piece, 5 is a small key, 6 is a shovel, 7's the final sword, so Eddie will not have to do a Master Sword Ganon.
bailed out.
I mean, how are you not going to get bailed out? So it was either there or Meridia. I mean, given the seat not wanting to put things in SM.
I don't think this is gonna work, Stachio Cat. Yeah.
8's a missile. Yeah, the statue's gonna need to try this one again. He does have the half magic on the pyramid, and he also has a potion or 2. Breakdown actually being the first to the compass room, but I know I saw the mirror shield in there, but I didn't catch what else. I assume it wasn't. Was it the big key? Looks like it was the big key. Maybe? No, maybe he's just going to. Maybe he went to compass room. Yeah.
I lost count of what number we're at.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't know, 12. Yeah, that was 12. So 14. 14's the number. It's in Rando room.
As it should be.
Yeah, I mean, doing hope left is completely reasonable. If you get a key in hope, that's all. It's also reasonable to do compass room first. That's kind of like the. It's a version of the quote unquote standard hope left GT route. I consider myself the weird one, if anything, because left to Rando room, right to Ice Armos is generally not the standard route.
I'm a fan of the Dark Magician strategies.
Yeah, I used to do the Dark Magician, but then I realized that my route beats out Dark Magician if the big key's in 6 checks and loses to Dark Magician if it's in the 4 at Ice Armos. So I just swapped over to this one.
Logic.
Yeah, imagine actually like calculating your GT route and basing it off of statistics. Nobody does that. They just pick one and stick with it.
So we've got.
Go ahead.
This is. I mean, I feel like this is remarkable to have all 4 runners in GT.
Yeah, this is definitely a close race for sure. I feel like we haven't touched on that all that much.
No, I mean, I thought Happy Family was farther behind than they are.
For sure. Like, that gravity was just insanely massive. But Stachio is going to mirror with that big key just before Breakdown finds it. But Clage is a fair bit behind. Stachio, please.
And this is, I don't think we've talked about this, so the finishing time is the last person on your team to finish.
Yep.
So both runners do need to finish?
Yeah, so right now we're only, unless something bad happens to somebody in GT, the climb, we're only going to be looking at Stachio and Clage. Like, you're allowed to look at Breakdown and Eddie. It's not like illegal or anything, but...
I'm afraid I'm gonna have to say it's illegal.
Aw, darn. Oh well. No more pug sprites for anyone. Sorry, Eddie.
if you look at the other players' screens, the rando police will come take you away.
Monk ass. Yeah, Stasha making wise use of that blue potion. I think he's got another, and he does also have the half magic on the pyramid that Eddie got, assuming they remember that. So.
That said, with butters, well, I guess he doesn't have butter. No, he does have butter, doesn't he?
I mean, no, he's got tempered. He skipped
Okay.
Did he?
It's Clay who has butter. It's
No,
the
yeah,
right
yeah,
side who has butter.
yeah. Stasha went right side for that team.
Still, even then, tempered silvers. I don't know that you go get that half magic. And Stachio's finishing up the gauntlet. Just as Clage is entering the gauntlet.
Yeah, I gotta say, half magic is useful like everywhere you're using magic because it allows you to use more magic. I know that's like a really foreheads thing to say. It's kind of true. I gotta think.
No, yeah, I think half magic is generally a pretty great item. And we've got Eddie on agonomics. Agonometry? Agonometry.
The Aghanim 2 fight.
I think that was probably a double at the end there. Some very unfavorable Aga patterns.
And Breakdown and Stachio is just barely ahead of Breakdown. Clay just behind Breakdown. And Eddie's ahead of Stachio. But Breakdown's Clay just very much behind Breakdown, just on the nature of anything else, not having killed Kraid. Well, yeah, according to the tracker, Clay just not killed Kraid.
Yeah, it's possible he did it while we were on Blackout. But we won't know for sure until he heads to Super Metroid.
Okay. Clage's personal tracker also does not have Kraid marked off, so very possible Clage is actually not Kraid.
And I mean, Kraid is pretty quick, but that's still 2 minutes that they unfortunately don't have.
It's a mirror after killing Dragon, Flute to 1, go up the elevator and enter Kraid's lair, do Kraid, leave Kraid, go back down the elevator, go back to the Norfair portal, reset to Asa. Yeah, it's quick, but it's really out of the way. Also, Eddie, why are you using like all this magic? To be fair, Burn is decently useful. You're also ahead of Stachio, so it doesn't really matter. And he's also got potions.
Yeah, he's got a blue, so.
And silvers, so very much makes sense.
Stachio on Aghanim. Breakdown also on Aghanim. Nice double from Eddie.
Yeah, that would have been a triple, but Gannon said no. Oh, going for another double, but that's not going to be a double. Nice 2-1-1 there from Eddie. That was a That was a solid Silver's phase.
Stashio is gonna go pick up the half magic. We'll see if Breakdown does the same.
Yeah, I like this half magic pickup there from Stashio. Just want to be safe.
What is Eddie doing?
He's going to Dragon.
I guess walking to Dragon, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, sucks that we haven't found boots this seed. Nobody's found boots.
So Breakdown did not pick up the half magic, so now he's ahead of Stashio. Klage is on his Aghanim fight.
Yeah, and unless Stashio somehow does the 1-1, he won't. But yeah, Breakdown will actually save more time on Stashio. Yeah, so yeah, this is Stashio versus Klage here. And Klage also has Butter Sword.
Yep, and it's just gonna repeat one more time that neither of these teams will be eliminated should they lose. They will go to the lower bracket, where they'll face off against
The loser
TBD.
the loser of Died in Hype Cave versus Team Corn Dog. Then the winner of this race will face the 3 seed Plasma Go Burger.
And Breakdown is the first of his team to... Oh no!
Stashio! Oh no!
So Stashio taking a fall.
Yeah, if he does another one of this could be really, really close. Though Stashio and Eddie have very, very good SM execution compared to Breakdown and Klage, but also in general. Yeah, it's close, but I don't think it's enough because Stashio and Eddie are going to have better Turians.
That's still assuming that Kraid is not necessary.
This is true, yeah.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but I think that lack of Kraid kill on Klage is just going to be insurmountable. But we'll see. Another fall by Stashio, and I think that suddenly becomes more of a question mark.
Yeah. Monka, Stashio, I think he has another potion? Yeah, he does. Nice. Good on you, Stashio, remembering it.
Klage gets his cannon down as Breakdown heads into Dragon. Meridia, that's the word I'm looking for. As Eddie heads out of Dragon.
Eddie's probably not happy with his health, but that's fine.
He'll be stopping by the ship, I would assume.
Yeah, it would make sense for Eddie to stop by the ship since he's ahead of Stashio. Nice torch glitch from Stashio. Using that lamp to make sure it gets done.
Do you think? Yeah, that's... I'm not sure why Eddie didn't just go back to Link to the Past.
Yeah, Eddie, just go back to the Link to the Past and then reset to the ship. Easy. Maybe he's trying to get a spark or something. Yeah, it looks like he's going back to the Link to the Past.
Okay. Well, it looked like he was originally going to go back through Aqueduct, but
I mean,
having not killed
Ice is
Botsmir.
there. No, you don't have to kill Bosswoon, because you can just go down the sand pit in Bosswoon's.
Oh yeah, but he
Yeah,
went into Botswoon's room and ran into the wall.
that just sounds like just new route muscle memory, to be honest. Because you do this exact path in new route, which is what Eddie wants, and he's very good at it.
So Kalej is heading to Dragon.
Yeah, having a bit of issues with space jump, but that's just because it's space jump. And Eddie is going to be going to Turian.
So this race all comes down to, does Kalej have Kraid killed?
Yeah, pretty much. And how much time will Stashio save over Klage in Turian?
Kalej is going to try to microwave Dragon.
Good. So will Stashio. I think Stashio's going to have a few frames. No, he won't, because Klage also has wave.
Kalej having some trouble with the microwave. There we go, finally gets him. I always find the background in Dragon.
Oh, he's gonna do an any percent Dragon. He's showing off.
Yep, doing Shine Sparks and X Factor.
If he gets this 2 in blue, I'm gonna be so jealous. He gets it! Let's go! Good job, Stashio. Gets the blue suit and everything. That's like actually super hard.
Yeah, and that's gonna close the gap between him and Kalej quite a bit.
Yeah, and he'll also have the... He's also got the, of course, got the Shine Spark. So yeah, he can totally make this up on Kalej and Turian on movement.
That said, it looks like Kalej is about to flute to Death Mountain.
Yep, this looks like where Kalej just falls behind on that crate.
And Eddie is through the Metroids.
Yep, here we go for Eddie's baby skip. I'm pretty sure it doesn't have wave, so it's gonna be difficult. Doable, but difficult. And
I'm not...
oh, breakdown? What's Breakdown doing? Breakdown's in really low health.
Yeah, I'm afraid Breakdown is dying is what Breakdown is doing.
He has some reserves, but this is not what you want to be seeing. And Eddie has shot out all the blocks except for the one you don't need to shoot out, but he shot it out anyway and gets it. Nice.
Nice, yeah, nice baby skip. And I think Breakdown is in Siri. Yep, he's dead.
He's not dead quite yet. He's got morph bombs, so he... Oh, yeah. Okay, he's just gonna reset. Yeah, that's... Stashio, what are you doing? Stashio, please! This isn't Hondo. I don't know if Stashio even runs Hondo.
He got it sorted out.
He figured out where the location of G4 is.
Which, that's my favorite change in this mode, is that G4 does not have a cutscene.
Yeah, I feel like that's standard for all randomizers of SM. But yeah, it's definitely nice that we don't have to wait for, like, a year.
Oh, and Kalej is getting the stand-up glitch.
But does remember to not do zombie crate, though I don't think you can do zombie crate without full beam combo. At least it's not as easy as it is to do it with full beam combo.
Man, this was just a really unhealthy seed. We got Breakdown with 5 energy tanks, Stashio with 6 energy tanks. I think Eddie finished Link to the Past with like 6 heart containers.
Yeah, like Eddie did not have that many heart containers. It was like 6 or 7. But he did have red mail.
And all of our runners now in SM.
Indeed.
So this is going to be a pretty close finish between all 4 runners. All things considered, that's pretty... I mean, this was a crazy seed. Please do give our runners a follow. They've done a really amazing job of putting on an entertaining show for everybody.
Most certainly. Yeah, but we do have the proper runners links in the chat.
And I would like to give one final shout out to our awesome trackers, Hydropower78 and Sandra's 316. They both did an amazing job tracking, which is definitely the hard part of commentary / tracking. So I really appreciate them putting in the work so that I would have some idea of what was happening.
Yeah, and Stashio gets the baby skip. Very nice. And Breakdown probably not going to be going for it.
Nope. Stashio Cat doesn't believe in Zeb skip. Zebetite, whatever.
Probably just doesn't want to. Probably just doesn't want to worry about speed Zeb skip since he's the one behind, and he has a 24 shot fight. So.
Do you think Eddie saves the animals?
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know if Eddie is one of those always animal savers. So it's potential. It could happen. It's not out of the question. He's far enough ahead that even if he went for boomerang taunt, he'd still be ahead of Stashio.
Hopefully this won't turn out like the Aussie and Solsky match where they were trying to not finish first.
Yeah, I'm just expecting that was a Solsky being a Solsky clown thing, to be quite honest. But yeah, that would not be ideal.
We're about to have all three of our runners on Mother Brain. Eddie has finished off Mother Brain.
Eddie going for the actually impossible short charge. It's not actually impossible. People have done it. People have done a tile tighter, but it's super hard. Like 3 billion times harder than the Indiana Jones charge. It's 13 tiles, and I think Indiana Jones is like 16. At worst, it's probably more than 16.
Got a baby Metroid on our 2 top runners.
Yep. In different emotions, I guess. right, and Eddie will be saving the animals. Unless he does boomerang taunt like a gamer. Smooch. No boomerang taunt. Eddie actually wants to save the animals.
As one should.
I'll debate that, but okay. It's faster to kill him.
It is true.
It's actually slower to do the setup to do boomerang taunt than it is to just save him. Eddie, are you gonna like run Mappo or something? Because that'd be cool if you did. Oh, is he gonna try for the triple? He's trying for the triple. Almost got it. He's gonna try again. Or is he? No, he's not. Get your GG in chat for Eddie, though. Finishing in first place with an official race time of 3 hours, 4 minutes, and 21 seconds.
It looks like he'll be joined by his teammate in the near future.
Indeed. Unless Stachio walks away from his Super Nintendo or whatever he's playing on. I don't know what Stachio plays on. Yeah, unless he puts down his controller and walks away to make lunch, then it'll be Chicago Bullies game.
It'd be a new kind of BK time.
Yeah.
And
Get
finishing. Yep,
Get your,
sorry.
get your GGs in chat for Stachio Cat finishing in second place and taking the win for Chicago Bullies with an official race time of 3 hours, 5 minutes, and 36 seconds. GG. We'll see if we can get them in for an interview. Wow, they're quite fast. But again, they have 10 minutes to prepare because this is on a 10-minute delay. We are joined in the interview booth by the Chicago Bullies, Eddie and Stachio Cat. GG.
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 So yeah, how do you feel about that gravity location?
It was a rough one. I was like, because that was available pretty early, I was like, if they went in for that, and I was worried.
Yeah, Sasha was definitely freaking out a little bit.
Well, because I was like, I could do suitless, but yeah, we just weren't that comfortable with it as a whole, so we were like, alright, we'll commit to finding grav, and then it just wasn't showing up anywhere.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely understandable to like want to at least clear a bit more than you wanted, but
I was pretty ready for the memes when that ice beam was in right sandpit, and that put Shack in logic, so I was ready for that.
Yeah, I was just sad you forgot to turn off plasma and then you couldn't actually do Shack Tool.
Oh, I didn't know those died in one shot, yeah. I learned a lesson there.
Well, glad you learned now instead of your future tournament race when suitless Shack Tool is actually required. You win because your opponent doing it the same second you doesn't turn off plasma.
Yeah. Wait, were they doing it?
No, they weren't.
No.
I was joking.
Okay.
I was just making up a scenario. They never did suitless Murphy.
I didn't think they would.
Yeah. They actually found that gravity like not early, but not like they found it before you did, but not super early.
Okay.
I remember when he shot the thing, he said like really defeated. I didn't know they'd die in one shot.
Yeah.
And then I quit out and I was like, why am I coming back down here? I should have just went up to Aqua, or like beach, I mean.
Yeah,
it all happened as I found gravity.
Yeah. It's like, how much is Stachio gonna do in Suitless Meridia before Eddie finds gravity?
I was getting a little tilted this seed though, because I felt like I was playing so badly. I made so many mistakes. Like, so many.
Yeah, it's definitely understandable to get on tilt if you like just play sloppily.
Yeah,
We've
and
had
sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say we had breakdown finish with a race time of 3 hours, 7 minutes, and 44 seconds.
GG.
GG.
How'd you guys feel about the morph ball location?
Where was that again?
It was at Screw Attack. It was pretty. I wasn't expecting to find it there when I dipped in, to be honest.
Yeah, we actually, our stream froze. Like your stream was fine, Statue, but like on restream you froze, like leaving Checkerboard Cave.
Oh,
And
I was
so-
really sad that I did Desert and got the green pendant before I went in there. Say that.
Wow. So yeah, nobody found boots. Probably at Shack Tool. Yeah, get your GGs in chat for Team Happy Family, with Clage finishing in 4th place with an official race time of 3 hours, 9 minutes, and 17 seconds.
Which only 5 minutes between 1st and 4th. That's a heck of a close race.
For
Really?
sure.
Yeah, the seed also was pretty low on health. Those hell runs early on were pretty rough. And actually, we were also freaking out because we couldn't remember where the E-tanks were. So, like, Eddie, you probably saw me doing a bunch of checks that Eddie did already. I was trying to find an E-tank so that I could actually do the hell run.
Yeah, I couldn't remember the one extra E-tank I found. And also for the hell runs, I never practiced hell running back out through the cathedral area, so I had to get like live coaching from Stasio on the spot. And I knew I was going to die the first few times because I didn't know what I was doing. But he told me what to do, and I was able to get through it.
Well, yeah, I'm glad you did. Actually, Happy Family didn't get Fire Rod and Hammer until after Morph. So it was like you guys had that, and then also the mirror on them for a fair while, but they had
What
the
about-
on you for a while.
Okay, what about Varia suit? I was wondering.
You guys got that like a year earlier than they did.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, we found that out of logic, I think.
Yeah, the lamp was in a terrible location.
Yeah, the lamp was in a bad like spot, but it wasn't bow locked logically. So
Right.
it was really interesting.
Where was the lamp again? Ice Palace, right? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, they were hunting for that for a decent while. Like they like one of them left TR because they didn't have the lamp, I think. So yeah, it was really interesting to see like you guys just didn't want to do Suicide Dragon.
Yeah, Eddie.
We
has
were
never done
mulling
it
over
before.
it. Yeah, we were mulling
And so
over it. Stasio's
we were
mulling over it.
like, can I coach you through this right on the spot? And I was like, let's just find gravity.
Yeah, see the thing is if Eddie had micro, yeah, it's really a tough call because like you can't get like a good like leaving Dragon's Room is definitely the harder part.
Right, that's the only hard part.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
Yeah,
just
it really is.
Springboard.
Like if you've got Spring Ball, then leaving Dragon Room is fine. If you've got Microwave, killing Dragon is fine. But getting out of Dragon's Room is the hard part.
Yep.
Eddie, learn it. You gotta.
I was
was
considering. Sorry, go ahead.
It was involving like you said it was like, oh, you gotta like do a crystal flash or you gotta do like something, and I was like, okay, I don't know if you're gonna be able to explain this to me on time. Maybe I should just find Grav.
Right. Yeah, I was considering just sending him a grapple tutorial to watch it live, and I was like, man, like grapple, like
Yeah.
let's just find gravity.
Yeah. Yeah. Speaking of, we do have Breakdown and Clage in the VC with us. GG to you both.
Yeah,
Hey.
GG's everybody.
Hey,
GGs.
So yeah, how did you feel about that seed in general?
It had a lot of gross locations, honestly. There's some pretty strung out stuff. We didn't do ourselves any favors, one with our play, but two, we kind of forgot Screw Attack was a thing for a long time when we could have done it, and so we were extra late on Morph, which caused us to overlap. We both were a croc in the same time, and we kind of had the realizations like, this is not good.
Yeah, I mean, that's just I feel like the nature of these seats. Like, eventually you'll get bottlenecked, and you'll have to be doing the same thing at the same time.
Yeah.
But
it was one of those where, like, because I'm sure you couldn't tell from the video or anything, but I don't speedrun either of these games. My entire knowledge about these games in terms of doing any tech is just from enjoying this randomizer. But so like, and I didn't even start doing hard mode until we decided we were going to do this thing. So the hard mode bias definitely kicked in, because as soon as I saw Croc short chargers available, I'm like, oh god, it's that again, isn't it? Like, so we were both pretty hell-bent on that, and just completely forgot about backdooring to do the screw attack check.
I'm pretty sure you guys were the first ones to find Morph Ball.
Wow.
yeah,
I had it like 20 minutes sooner, but
Wow. Yeah, I know. When we first got it, we were both kind of like, oh, we're in deep now.
yeah, like the
your
biggest.
hell runs. So sorry.
Go ahead, Stashio.
I was going to ask how the hell runs went, because Eddie and I struggled. We died.
Yeah,
We both died like a lot.
Yeah, it was ugly. It took me, I think, 4 tries to get from... Because I had 4 tanks, and it took me 4 tries to get from the business center over to Bubble Mountain. And then, getting the Bubble Mountain and seeing like, oh, this is where all the things are. Well, come on, Breakdown, get over here.
And then we had to get back out. That was the part that I struggled with.
Yeah.
Getting back out.
Yeah, because since we went down to Croc, I was able to use the energy refill down there. I died once going to Croc, too, because my gate clips were god-awful today, which I have a weird quirk where I find super gate clips easier than the regular ones, but I don't know. I'm just bad at it. I'm not going to front. There's a lot of things in this game I'm not terribly good at.
Yeah, it's actually ironic because they're exactly the same.
Yeah.
There are no differences. It's just the feel of the gate glitch.
Yeah.
Yeah. The gate glitch is stupid.
The super
Nobody
feels more
will ever
powerful.
be consistent at it.
There'll be one day where it's like, oh, I got all my gate glitches in one try, and then there'll be one day where it's like, I was gonna leave Norfair through the back door, but now I am dead because I'm out of supers. So yeah,
Yep.
just
That's the gate for you.
yeah, not Breakdown Knives best play by any stretch of the imagination. Just a lot of
definitely a few things I want back.
yeah,
Definitely a few
same.
things.
I've
So,
never had to do Spikes and Sadness with just Speed Booster, so I sat and flubbed on that for a good 5 minutes, and that definitely cost us a lot. So because
Yeah.
that's one I've never practiced that, so I was kind of like, oh hell.
I mean, you were pretty close to getting it. It's just there are like two decently easy ways to do it, but
Mhm.
it definitely requires like practice and knowing what you're doing.
Yeah. No, there's very few Super Metroid tricks you can just improv on the fly if you've not tried them before.
Yeah, SM it's weird like that. Like Link to the Past, you can sort of do it sometimes. Like you can kind of improv Harapod or Icebreaker or a few other like minor glitches,
Mm-hmm.
but you can't improv CWJ because that just takes practice.
Yeah, that was another thing I stuck. I didn't need to CWJ, but going to Phantom with 4 tanks, I'm like, I really don't want to eat the 100+ damage on Ocean Fly if I can help it. But after realizing my CWJ was not going to happen today, I'm like, all right, let's just do the first part, and then I'll just do the jumps manually after that.
Yeah, I mean the Ocean Spark is like, well, not the Moat Spark is like less than a tank.
Yeah, I think it was like 70, but it was still one of those. It's like, at that point, after not playing great, I'm like, I don't want to fight Phantom with any less health than I have to right now.
Sueless Phantom's hard.
Yeah.
It's definitely a thing that takes practice.
Yeah.
So yeah, GG's to both of you. That was it was a quite a close race, and in the end, it ended up being just the lack of Clage's lack of Kraid that did you
Yep.
guys in.
Yep.
And then also the death in Metroid rooms for, I think it was Breakdown.
yeah, that didn't help, certainly. But I knew I was ahead of Clage, so I figured just take the reset, just book it. So I had the one Metroid disappear in the first room. He just went away. And yeah, I was trying to run him down. I was no, let's just quit. Let's just do that. So and start
Metroids are
over.
weird.
Yeah, no, I don't think I've ever seen that happen. I'd be curious to watch that back and be like, if I just like missed him, like coming up to the
Sometimes-
lava and attaching to me or something.
Yeah, sometimes it can get stuck under the lava and you can't see it. It's weird.
Can't say I've ever seen that happen before, but first time for everything. Of course, it happens in a race, but so But yeah, no, all in all, like, definitely some things I want back. That Death and Mire, I was cackling about it. Get through the
Yeah.
dark rooms or smack into an anti-parry.
I did a lot of dumb stuff. Like I forgot to hit the switch when I went to left side swamp, and then I I couldn't get the right item over there. And then for some reason I like went back there. I was distracted, so I like looped around twice. It's really dumb.
He made me do it in the left side swamp again, so I had to do it anyway.
Yeah, it
Only to
wasn't
find
worth
two
it.
bombs. Nope, it was not. Definitely not. But we had our share of flubs too. I did Icebreaker, got through all the way to the end of it, only to realize I forgot to hit the switch. Went back, I just
man.
death warped to the start, and I almost did Icebreaker again and forgot to hit the switch again. But I remembered like right before I was about to do the trick.
Yeah, I did a weird thing where I, for some reason, didn't grab the first chest in Eastern, and it was the big key. But I got all 3 items at the beginning, so I just told Breakdown, like, big keys in the beginning. And then when I went to go finish Eastern, I get to the door, and I'm like, oh, jeez. Mistake.
Yeah, I mean this whole game takes a lot of practice and a lot of experience because there are so many scenarios you gotta know and you'll never have seen before if they pop up in a race. Like example, like Suitless Dragon. You gotta practice that if you're gonna do that. And then also like Dark Rooms and Herapod and Rex should be and Sponge Bath with only speed and all the things. Like you just gotta practice things. But yeah, GG's to all of you guys. That was a really great race, I gotta say.
Yep.
Seed
GG's,
was
I'm glad
very
it was close.
Yep, GG.
Yeah,
GG,
absolutely.
very
Definitely.
enjoyable.
Yeah, now good luck in the next round.
Yeah, ditto.
Oh, thank you. I think we're gonna get wrecked by Nate and Shadow. But
You play the games for a reason. You guys got a shot. So
just challenge them to an SM only race. You'll win for sure.
Will we?
90% race.
2-player, any percent. Anyways,
Yeah, any percent maybe.
yeah. Any last words from all you guys?
I only saved the animals because Stasio reminded me that I was ahead and I could. So don't blame me for that. I'm sorry, MM2.
And just go and Boomerang Taunt. It's like actually free on Hitbox. Not even joking. It is.
Okay, we'll do.
But yeah, GG's to all you guys. I guess my final words would be, I don't know. Good luck in your next rounds. I don't even know. Yeah, Eleanor, you want to take us on out?
Sure. It was an awesome race. Good luck in your next rounds, everybody. And I hope everybody who watched had a good time. And I will point out there is another match tonight between Fire Rod Locked and Water Closet at 9:10 Eastern. If you're looking for something to watch tonight, tune in and watch that. And have a good night, everybody.